So Miss just is. She's eating.
Anybody here ever play the Total War games?
I've played Total War Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm playing Warhammer 2. And I don't know why. It's an old game, but I've just, for some reason, been obsessed with it lately. I don't know.
It's really good. I'm hoping they fix Warhammer 3 to make it better.
Yeah, I haven't bought it yet. I had Warhammer 2, and I was like, let me go ahead and just play through the full campaign and then do Warhammer 3. And it's been so rewarding.
What are you playing
Time
as?
disappears. Lizardmen. I'm enjoying the Lizardmen the most.
Lizardmen are very good.
Yeah, I started playing them actually when I chose this character for DnD. I was like, well, let's just see what this is like. But it's awesome with dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah. The Croxodon the Croxigors were the inspiration for these guys, basically.
That's actually why I chose my character, so everything kind of runs together.
Alright. Coffee is made. I took my eyeballs out. Got my glasses on. Ready to rumble.
Alright. Still just waiting on his. Let's see. You guys leveled up last session, right? Or was it before that?
No, it was last session,
yes, I think it was the end of last one.
Okay. Level 4 now. Wow. Everybody has their feats and stuff.
I'm so fast.
What is your speed? Let's see. Are you at 50 yet? 60 speed? Jesus. When do you get faster speed from Monk? Is that level 4?
What was that?
I'm just curious when you get the faster movement speed from Monk. Let's see.
I may already have it.
Unarmored movement, 2nd level. Pretty good.
There
Hello?
she is.
Hello.
Oh god, you swim fast as fuck too.
I can swim It's 60.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That's pretty spooky. All right. Are we all good to go? Ready to start?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So last time you guys trudged through the swamp and met this witch who lived out here. You figured that she has the one of the songs you're looking for, and she agreed to give it to you if you helped her with a little problem. She led you to where that problem was. So you guys dealt with it. It's a little bit scary. We had some knockdowns. We had some spell usage and things. We brought a person back to life,
Bargains
and
were made.
bargains were made. Deals were happening. And yeah, after that, you guys walked back to her hut and were resting, I believe.
A quick side note for my character that I forgot to mention. Since I'm now alive, I also have a scar above my right eye. Just as a character flavor thing I forgot to mention. Other than that, I'm still passed the fuck out.
So did you guys want to sleep in her house?
I don't.
Okay. I mean, do you want to be like in the region for resting, or do you want to move?
I'm gonna sit in this chair, but yeah, I'll probably just move around the map that I can see.
Okay. Yeah, you can walk around the map. That's fine.
I don't trust this lady.
I mean, she hasn't done anything untrustworthy.
She says, "All right, dearies. I do appreciate your assistance. Give me a moment, and I'll go fetch your little trinket there." And she goes upstairs for a few moments. Anything you guys want to do while she's not in the room?
I want to check it for trapdoors.
Look for trapdoors, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you looking?
Along the walls and the floors. Probably doing a little pitter patter action with my little Gekken body.
You could do like one surface probably before she comes back, because
Okay.
you could hear like creaking around upstairs. It's
I
just like a
want to
wood
look under this rug.
under the rug. All right, do an investigation check. It seems like a normal floor. The rug is also surprisingly mundane.
Okay.
Reasonably clean though.
No trapdoors.
Do I
darn.
see anything weird outside?
Do you see anything weird? Define weird.
Something that doesn't look like it should be part of the swamp. Like, I don't know, weird animals or yeah.
Where from a casual observation, you don't see any animals per se. I guess you roll perception. Let's see. Yeah, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
All right. A few moments later, the witch emerges from her upstairs, and she walks over. Who? Which one of you guys made the deal? She'll just give it to Harley because
I made the deal, yeah.
She pulls out a pretty like heavy-looking stone tablet and hands it to you.
What? I look at her.
It weighs about 10 pounds, but it has musical notation on it. There's a song for you, laddie. And you guys have acquired the
I
March
look at the
of
giant
War.
stone
Or two War.
tablet.
Yeah.
And I look at her. You didn't put this on paper yet?
No. I have no real use for it myself. I was just watching after it, as a bit of a favor for someone a long time ago.
Alrighty. I will look at Dreepy and say, could you put this in your bag of holding?
Yeah, sure.
I will gently hand it to Dreepy and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay, and I'll gently place it into the void.
Okay.
Custom item.
What are these things I'm standing next to on the
Uh,
ground here?
These just like bushes, ferns.
This thing, like.
Oh, that's a mushroom.
Oh, okay.
So what will you do be? Oh God, what will you be doing now? Seems you're well on your way to your task completed.
We still have 3 more songs to
Two.
accomplish. 2 more songs. Yeah. But honestly,
I
I
will-
can't remember where we're supposed to get them from.
One
I
is
don't-
I will after I'll look up after which and be like, and ask her and Sylvan, mind if I get something to eat real quick?
Not at all. Help yourself.
And then I'll say in common tongue after that. One is from a harpy's nest up north, I believe. And then one of the cults already has the song. It is believed that they have it at least. If I remember correctly.
Well, you're free to stay the night if you think it's necessary.
As I'm shoving my food down my gullet, I'll gladly say, I think we should stay here for the night. I am quite tired.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting time. Gonna have to getting used to in your new skin, huh?
I'm gonna look at her in a bowl. Uh-huh.
Well, I guess kind of, but I mean, really, it was your skin before.
Old skin. Old
Yeah,
skin.
it's like wearing a really nice sweater you've had for a long time.
But getting tired after not being tired.
No, I have to sleep again.
And hungry after never being hungry.
I'll just keep eating my food, the bowl of food in my hand.
Suddenly, Artemis is just gonna gain a bunch of weight.
She goes over and sits down in her chair. Pulls up like a sewing needle, starts knitting.
I trust her. I'm gonna sleep.
We gotta go to the Harpy's nest.
What did she give you?
Song.
Why?
One of the Harpy songs.
From our third bowl of food, I'm gonna look at him. We got a big stone with a song on it.
Why?
The harpy song. It's supposed to save our world.
What is it for?
We need the 2 other songs so we could
Keep them
prevent
from
the
the
old lords
cultists.
from coming. Mm-hmm. The nameless lord, my bad.
The cultists want the songs.
So their old lord cannot be stopped.
demon back there? Did you like capture him? Kill him?
No. I'm going to release him eventually, but I have to prepare the proper rituals so that he doesn't do anything untowards. It'll take me probably about a week or so to get things in order.
Are you worried about the things that might start coming to your swamp? Now that the Guardian's dead?
No, that was the plan, is to get rid of the demon so that more things don't show up.
Oh,
It's a
I see.
minor nuisance, but still a nuisance to an old lady.
I see.
She smiles at you. You still want to listen in on the conversation, dearie?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Well, I'd say you could stick around for a week if you really wanted to. But you could also come back. I feel like you might have some more pressing matters you might want to look into.
Yeah. We gotta go get those songs.
By the way, the mayor is part of the cult.
Oh, I
and he's
completely
gonna kill
forgot.
your friend.
We need to get back to
Oh.
Erasmus!
Yes, me too. I completely.
I say in
It's
between
been 2
bites.
weeks! I feel like that happened in character.
I'm gonna say it out loud, but the soup is so good. Do we really gotta go back right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
back with them.
mayor is in the
Yeah,
cult.
Mayor Schmayor.
Erasmus is in town because we thought it was safe and it's not.
Fine, we can go save the boy. I guess.
Just, can he borrow your bowl?
I put the bowl and spoon down.
You can have as much as you like. You have any pots or pans?
I have a mess kit, right? Don't I? Isn't that usually in regular adventures gear?
You might.
Mess
Let's
kit.
see. If anybody has one, let's see what's inside one.
I should have one, I believe. Maybe, possibly.
If I do
You
have one, I
can.
don't have it on
By
my
the chair
inventory
outside.
list.
I don't. I
do
think
have
if
a
you
Oh,
didn't,
wait, that's not
if
my
you don't
inventory
have,
list.
I think if you don't have specifically
I
a
do.
pot, you probably don't have one.
Okay. I have a mess kit, but I don't have a pot.
Is this a bucket?
I have a
By the
wooden
chair
case,
outside.
but it's holding my
No, that's like a little
modified weapon, yeah.
table. Well, I can. I suppose I can spare a cauldron for you. She like goes up to her cupboards and pulls out a pretty large pot by your standards, but kind of small for her. And then she ladles some soup in and comes over and hands you her pot.
We appreciate your hospitality. I hope I can make it back in time to watch your conversation with the demon. Because it just sounds very interesting. I would like to learn. I like things I don't understand, and that is something I don't understand.
I see. Well, I hope you come back then.
Alright, let's go get Erasmus.
As I'm heading out with the pot in my hand, I will say in the Sylvan tongue, I will probably see you around, won't I?
Oh, you'll definitely hear from me, Sonny. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna pop up in your head.
She gently pats you on the shoulder.
Thanks for the soup, I'll say in common.
So you guys leaving now? Is that the plan?
Yeah, we gotta go back to Erasmus.
Yep. And I follow behind. I also tell her thanks for her hospitality.
Hey.
It's no problem at all.
Yes, thank you. It's good soup.
It's good soup.
As I have another spoonful. It's a damn good soup, apparently. Don't know what the fuck it is, but damn, it's good.
I think it was some sort of pork.
Good luck on your travels. Swing on over to Katya's anytime you need something.
On the way there, I'm going to explain to them in greater detail how I know the mayor is part of the cult. Because I think I just dropped that bomb on...
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Yeah, only you knew.
Alrighty.
So I think you guys only have like a few hours left of travel, but you can move further into the swamp and set up camp again.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure because it was like a half day to find her. It didn't take that long to do her stuff. You did it pretty quick. Yeah. Okay. So you guys set up camp?
So I guess we'll have to do watches now.
Yeah, you might have to do watches now.
Oh, I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
If y'all wake me up, I'll do third.
Part of the deal.
Can I find any food? Any small animals?
Yeah, if you want to hunt on your way, you can try that. Doing survival.
I rolled survival, but poorly.
Oh, yeah. You don't see any. You don't grab anything. Okay. Hey, you guys want to do anything while you're resting?
I'm gonna practice karate.
That doesn't sound like resting.
Oh, I guess for the yeah. I'm gonna sleep.
Okay. Any RP for inspiration?
Nothing really
I
in
am.
particular.
Alrighty then. Okay. You guys wake up. And yeah, you got a day and a half left to travel back to town.
Oh, what the fuck is that for?
Don't worry about it.
I gotta worry about it. I unfortunately had made a deal with the Witch of the Swamp. Although character back preferences, he prefers the old magics over new magics anyways.
Yeah, so you guys make it through the rest of the swamp pretty much like the first way through. Nothing bothers you. The region is peaceful. You reemerge into the forest and continue to go further. Camping now a little bit to the west. No, east. A little bit to the east of the fort. And another day has passed. So then when you next wake up, you get 4 hours, and then you're back in town.
Alright. I feel like the second day I'll start being like a little worried. Like, so, can you tell me again what the conversation?
You have no recent
Oh my
reminders.
god. Can you tell me again what the conversation was that Mayor was having with said Dreadlord?
I think that was to you, Gilgathrash.
Gilgathrash? I've lost him.
He's gone.
I'm trying to remember, and my mic was muted. I believe I remember the mayor talking to somebody else and saying shady things, and that he was gonna sacrifice your friend.
They didn't say
I can't
when, right?
No, there was no win. I think.
It could be a good thing or a bad thing. I hope he's okay. I hope we didn't just go save Erasmus to lure him to his death. I wonder if his sister's in on it.
Well, when we go in, the mayor doesn't know we know. So, we can gather more information. I can't even go into the town, really.
Oh boy, I forgot you can't go into the town.
This gives me a plan.
What's the plan?
Maybe I can distract all the guards in the town while you guys go and question the mayor. That way, if things get rowdy, I'll lead all the guards on a merry chase around the woods.
Good work.
I will pipe up and say, I like this man. He
Pretty
will do a good
fast.
distraction.
How did this message come to you again?
The witch's cards showed me a vision of the mayor discussing this with somebody. I don't remember. That was a day ago. That was 2 days ago.
It was 3 days.
That was 3 days ago.
Alrighty. Well, anyone else got any ideas? I feel like maybe we should get Erasmus out of town before confronting the mayor. But,
Or we just take Erasmus with us to go get the rest of the songs. Safe with us, I would assume.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he'd be safer if we don't stash him, but maybe keep him close.
yeah. Maybe we can have the hag watch him.
Good soup. It's not a bad idea.
How do we know that she's not in control of the cult?
Why would she give us the song? They need it.
It's an old hag like that. We would be nothing.
Did we even check the song to make sure it was real?
I mean, it's
Have you
stone.
tried playing it? No.
We should.
I'm the
try
one
it.
who can play it, right?
I think anybody.
Anybody
Oh,
with
look
a
at-
performance proficiency can do it. Or an instrument. Either of those.
I have an instrument.
We're gonna try and
Would
play
I
it.
roll to see if I could play the song?
I will pull it out of the void and hand it to you.
I will whip out my viola. Try to start playing the song on the tablet.
Okay. Give me a. What's a. Viola is like a violin, kind of, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a
Violin.
dex check then with your proficiency.
Dex.
Yep. Ooh, well, that's a save, but close enough. Yeah, so you strum the chords, and you can feel a very slight. It's got a tinge of magic to it. There's definitely something there, but it's not quite in full effect.
I'm
Let's see.
playing.
You're playing the March of War, so this is. It's a steady and serious march for soldiers of justice. But yeah, the rest of you, all of you around, can feel. You're kind of pumped up. You're ready, prepared for battle.
This is a great song to play before we go save Erasmus again.
If I was a really good DM, I would have had like songs for these, but I don't.
It's okay, Ramiro. You're still a really good DM.
Ooh.
Well,
As
I
I
guess.
stop playing the viola, I will be. Let's go fight the mayor, boys!
Well, I still gotta sleep first. But maybe we should play that as we come in. I'm really feeling that tune.
I'll be fine as I hand Ramiri back the. I mean, not Ramiri, the fucking. Dreepy the tablet again. I will put my viola away for the night.
I'll get the
Does
first
anybody
watch.
have any buffs that'll make me faster?
Hold
Don't
on,
think so.
actually, I might.
I could pick you up and throw you, possibly.
I can prepare something tomorrow. It lasts for
Gilgathrash
about an hour.
is extremely heavy. Aren't you like 300 pounds, Gilgathrash?
I have Long
Yeah.
Strider. It's a spell.
Yeah,
I
at
would just have
least.
to prepare it.
I know, I was just talking about Artemis. Is like, I could maybe throw you.
Oh, I missed that part.
Okay.
I would actually like to pull out the moose skull that I have in my bag still. Go over and Dreepy and ask him, could you fasten me a helmet out of this, Dreepy?
What was it made out of? Like, what were the materials you
Bone.
handed me? Bone?
Essentially the moose helmet.
Yeah, I should be able to with carpenter tools.
Uh,
Or
I
tink.
think to
No.
be closer to leatherworking kit, it depends on what do you want to make? Do you want to make like a metal helmet with this skull infused in it, or
No, just a regular, like, bone skull helmet.
yeah? So I would think tailoring or leatherworking kit would probably be the most appropriate tool.
Damn, I do not have that proficient yet.
Not yet, but you will.
Oh yeah, eventually they just like to throw these at me. I have carpenter, glassblow, and smiths, thieves, and tinkers.
So
Oh.
you could, if you really wanted to, you could throw something together, but it's not going to be your best work. You just don't really have the tools for it right now.
Okay.
So,
Then, well,
I have another idea. Never mind, you continue. I'll say my idea in a minute.
okay. Maybe so those are the ones I'm proficient with, but I can actually make any tools I want using perfect tools for the job. So could I just try to be good at leatherworking?
Yeah, it's once per day, right? You can change the tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do that.
Then what should I roll?
It'd be Dex with proficiency. Dex check.
X check.
Okay. It's a serviceable hat. You can wear it. It doesn't provide any bonus to armor or anything, but it's a
It's
it's a
fashionable.
creepy moose hat.
Did my best.
I'll look at it and say, glorious, it shall strike fear into the enemy's hearts. And I will don the helmet.
That made me very proud.
I will also just take one of my javelins and just make a niche above the right eye, just as a little, as I take the helmet off, there's still the mark there and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, emboldened by your furious foe. Now adorned with its remains. You feel the strength of the primal moose.
Scary moose, man.
So something else we could do is we could write in the sky something that says, Erasmus, we're coming for you. And then maybe he'll just flee.
Or the cultists read it and spring on him.
Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't the cultists just have to look up as well?
But maybe, I don't know.
I think we should the people who aren't wanted, as I look at our reptilian friend, should try to stroll into the city and talk to Rasmus and then convince him to come with us, not to try to make it, too obvious what's going on.
Or if you watch who comes after Erasmus after the sky riding, you will know who the cultists are.
That is
See?
also true.
An idea! But I also like the chase all the guards away from town idea.
I guess I have some criminal contacts, and I could get a message passed to his house. If you want to be discreet.
That could also work.
A criminal. What did you do?
Oh, just still in looking for information on new gems and materials and stuff to keep on my crafting. I like exotic items.
That is a good plan as well. Can we combine all of these plans?
Maybe we could send a message ahead of time with a location for him to meet us. And then if we do a smoke message, it would be like, hey, go this place. And we can keep an eye on both places. Or just keep an eye on him as he's moving.
To make sure nobody is followed.
Mm-hmm. Like have us at different locations to kind of keep an eye.
That could also work. I'd also like
Spring
to.
a trap.
I would like to check up on the blacksmith's works at the Hydra armor that he is crafting to see if he has made anything fruitful of it.
Okay. When we go to town, you guys let me know when the chase is to begin.
So our plan is to send a message to Rasmus, or before we continue on with our journey, we're gonna have, as I pat our reptilian friend, I will pat him on the back and say, we shall have our friend here distract the guards. And then after that, what will we do?
Well, I mean, we only have to distract the guards if we're gonna go for the mayor. We can grab Rasmus and just dip out.
Yeah.
Wasn't his, I guess he didn't disclose this information, but wasn't the memory of him being like in the cellar or something like that the mayor, should I say?
Oh, is she?
That sounds familiar.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're gonna
Alright,
have
so
to
we're
punch some
storming the
buns.
village.
Yep.
I'll go in. I'll try to get all the guards out of town, and then you guys take care of business.
Okay.
With this plan, I feel like we should try to sneak into the town
I
as
was
well.
gonna
and main
say,
district.
pass without a trace is only one person, isn't it? It's not group.
No, it's a group, I'm pretty sure.
It's an AoE.
Mission is silence radiates you, masking you and your companions from detection. Okay, well, let me prepare this spell. I'll take this spell off my list because I don't have a goddamn acorn worth 200 gold.
Oh.
If we're being sneaky, I should switch my armor too. How the fuck do I do that?
I'm gonna audibly say out loud, damn, I just can't fit in the bag of holding anymore. Darn.
No, you can't. And then this here.
I look at Smug and ask him to go and viz as we head out.
You got it, boss.
Okay,
And he
so
vanishes.
I'll be, what happened to the little demon thing?
I just want him to be ready in case we run into anything that's unexpected.
Good plan. Good plan.
Okay.
Ignore that.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I accidentally linked a skill.
Okay. So I guess once we're close enough and everyone has all their heavy armor off and things, and we're ready to go in, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us. So that we can try and sneak into town. And what do we even know where the cellars are? I'm assuming probably in the mayor's office.
I mean, the mayor does live in this fucking mayor house.
I'm assuming it's underneath the building, kind of like a basement? For the size of that kind of a building?
I wonder if it would be in there, or I'm wondering about those stairs in the church.
You think the church would be hiding unholy magics?
You never know.
But didn't he hear the noise? When he got his vision, wasn't he in the mayor's? Was like the mayor's bedroom, and then heard talking.
I believe so.
He heard the talking, but he could see the mayor, right?
He looked into the room above the mayor's office, and he heard noises from beneath there, from like the staircase.
Okay. All right.
That's right. I couldn't see anybody. I could hear them.
Yeah, you saw the room, which was empty, and then you switched to hearing and heard things.
All right. Looks like we're storming the mayor's office.
Ready.
Sounds like a good plan.
Which
Is
to
there
mount
still-
infiltrator armor?
Is there still food in the witch's cauldron?
Yeah, there was like 4 rations worth of stew still.
You're asking about food right now.
Can you hand me that cauldron?
I will have the cauldron in hand and begrudgingly hold it like. I'll look at him. This was some good soup, though.
I know.
I will begrudgingly hand him the soup. The cauldron be. Here you go.
I carry it. I just walk away with it. I'm not drinking any.
Okay, everyone, make sure you stay 30 feet by me. You'll come out of your stealth.
I will just pick up Silka and just put her on my shoulder and be like, there, and now I don't got to worry about it.
That works.
That's actually an interesting question. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a bonus to Dex
Plus
checks.
10.
It can't be tracked.
Except by magical means, so by true sight, probably.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to decide if it's you like pick them when you cast it. It looks like it just lasts. Like you could bring new people into it. Is the way I'm reading it. But yeah, they do have to be close. Okay, good. When are you guys discussing your plans? At the end of your long rest or at the start of your new day?
I figured it was the beginning of our day.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's the beginning of your. Say it's the beginning of your last day of travel back to town. So you get 4 hours to actually get into the town again.
Okay. We travel. I'm not gonna cast it then until we're like right outside of town, obviously.
Okay, how far outside of town?
Like out in the woods, like
So you want to be like in the tree line before the town, and then you cast it? Is that the plan?
Yeah, to try and have
Yeah,
as much
sounds good.
uptime in town on it.
Okay. Let's pull up the town map then, I guess, and let's see which angle do you want to approach from?
Well, which angle are we coming from?
Well, that's the thing, you can choose.
Hmm.
Where would I meet up with a contact to have a message passed?
To do that, this is a small town, and I'm not sure who would be a criminal contact. But you did see everybody in the town when you joined the party first, so it's possible you could have clocked them there. One of the guards kind of looks shady, actually. If you saw him from for like close enough, you could probably identify that guard.
Okay.
I think we should approach from over here because the mayor's house is here. Unless we want to approach from here, you know, someone knock at Rasmus's window, be like, "Hey, yo, be ready to run," and then we just kind of gangster him in our way out of essentially becoming our new fucking. Our
Do you think
lizard
there's a
friend.
chance Rasmus won't go with us?
I think he'll come.
Okay.
If not, I will pound my chest. If not, I'll just pick up the boy.
Especially if he's being held in a chamber. I don't see why he wouldn't.
What about his girlfriend?
I mean, his
Sister.
sister?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know how she plays into all this. That one might be a, figure it out as we go. She might be down in the cellars too. She might be in on it. Or she might be dead. Who knows? Are we ready to do this thing though?
So we're going to Erasmus's house first.
No, we're going straight to the cellars. Right?
Then we shall approach from here. Then I assume.
I figured we'd approach. Try and approach from as close as we can.
Wherever the hell my token fucking went.
You should be able to just drag it back out onto the sheet if you like,
Out in the
or from
bushes.
the edge.
Over here.
Okay, so you guys are just approaching from the north. You guys walking through stealthily?
I was
Right,
gonna
well,
pass without a trace on all of us and walk in stealthily, yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's a plus 10 bonus to all those.
Yes.
Oh, it's plus 10.
Yeah,
Phew!
plus 10 for them.
Phew. Awesome. Whew.
Is anybody in medium armor, though?
I think
I don't think
everybody
so.
took their armor off.
Dreepy's in stealth mode armor right now.
Yep, so I'm still in full heavy armor, but I don't have disadvantage anymore.
Okay.
What do I pull?
Also got new spells because of that, but I don't know what they are.
Let's see here. There are actually, you guys noticed there aren't quite as many guards out as there was before. There are a few, though, a handful. Let's see if they notice you.
Oh wait, I'm ranged now?
Aw, man. Oh, we're definitely gonna need our lizard friend if I'm gonna be the only melee tank now. Oh, I didn't like that.
Yeah, nobody seems to
So
notice.
fragile, though.
I don't know
Okay,
what you
cool.
said, Shane, because your mic is having a hissy fit.
Oh, I'm so fragile.
Alright. Are we inching closer? Did they...
Nobody seems to notice you. I'm not sure where you're headed. Just straight to the mayor's hall?
Yeah,
I
we're
would
gonna try
assume we're
and cross
kinda
without a trace down the...
quickly. I was gonna say try to not be near the road. Cough, cough.
Like, I don't know. I'm trying to
Rest.
group us all
Rest.
together, but everyone's just moving their tokens everywhere and it's...
Maybe we meet up at this tree. Like we should do this tree. Do we like break in through a window or
The window.
wanna go
Oh, wait,
around?
I did fix it. Damn.
Are we gonna wait for him to cause a distraction now?
We can do
And
that.
then we run in right after him.
Can I just see one guard?
Yeah, there's only one guard outside the town hall right now.
What
There's one on
time
the
of
other side of
day?
the street, but he's pretty far away. Time of day is 10 a.m.
Is
Does it
the
look
door
busy?
open? Oh,
Sorry, what was that?
Does it look busy?
The town hall? No, actually. There's nobody inside except the guard.
is the door open?
Yeah, the door, well, you can, no, it's closed, but you can't tell if it's open.
I'm gonna run up to this guard, and as he looks at me, I'm gonna take the cauldron of stew and I'm just gonna soak him with it. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna start running.
All right, you get a surprise round on him because he does not see you. Mostly due to your magic, but yes. Make an attack, see if you can hit him. Actually, it'll just be a dex save for him. We'll do that instead because it's not really an attack. You're throwing liquid at him.
Just warm stew. You said Dex?
Yeah, it's just going to be a dex save from him. Let's see what he can do. Okay, yeah, he fails. He gets covered in stew. It's like, what the bloody hell's this going on? You there! Stop! I know it's you! And he starts running after you. But yeah, but you're so much faster than him, so it's kind of just like... Oh, if you're going through the town center, though, there might be a lot more people. Let's see.
I'd like to get as many as I can, so I'd kind of like to run towards more.
Yeah, okay. We'll say, yeah, you just attract the attention. You're very fast, but, man, some of these guys have crossbows. Let's see here.
I will choose to not see
If
him.
anything,
So
just
on the
get
ground.
caught. You'll just end up in the chambers anyhow.
I mean, I'm gonna take the dodge action every turn.
Okay, so you're just moving normal speed? Fuck. We might actually have to do combat then.
Oh, they're fast enough to catch me?
No, but the
The
guards have
ranged
crossbows. The heavy guards have crossbows. There's only one of them, and there's like 3 normal guards who noticed you as you're running through town.
Yeah, which so I have. Just show me the ones I have the attention of, because I'm gonna.
But
plan.
since you snuck it. Oh, sorry, he's a little too close to you. But since you snuck there, you like notice these guys already, so you can see them.
Okay.
There's one guy here. Normal guard. There's a special guard outside the guard post. And then there's 2 other normal guards.
Okay.
But yeah. And you know what? I think we actually... Fuck, we have to do initiative. Because this guy also has a crossbow. And you're just walking through town. Easiest way to chill. Chill is over. Now battle has begun. Okay. So everybody wants to be in combat. Roll initiative.
I don't think I want to be in combat.
All
I think
right.
it's just me.
Ooh, 22. Good roll for you.
You need to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Hopefully he's the only one who rolls high. Ooh.
All right, yeah, your surprise round, you moved, so you have a full turn now.
Oh, okay, let's see. Run to.
All right,
And I'm gonna take the dodge action.
dodge action. Gotcha. So the other guards. This one moves here, and he is going to take a shot at you with his crossbow. And it critically misses. The one down here has heard the alarm of the other guard at this point. Let's see if he's actually in range of you or not. Yeah, he's still in range. Crossbows are pretty long range. Actually, he's just barely in range. Wow, look at that. All right, he gets one shot.
Critically miss and hit the other guard.
He
Fucking
did.
2 critical misses. All right,
All going according to plan.
this one dude here, I think he's actually too far to reach you. Yeah, he can't quite get there, so he's just gonna dash and try to like cut off your path. The other guys will also dash. Let's get on with this measurement. This should be, there we go. And the other guy is also gonna try. All right, you're up, Gilgathrash.
Dash means I can go twice as far.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna dash.
These are fucking Cheetah over here, boys. Oh, that's 120 fucking feet, yeah.
Wait, I gotta scroll my map.
Oh, gee, he can run that fucking far, dude? Oh my god, this dude's got some fucking...
That's the mobile feat for you.
Was it like right there?
All right, this guy's gonna swing at you. Actually, no, he's gonna try to grapple you as you run away. So we're gonna need a contested athletics check, or acrobatics if it's higher for you. But he's gonna do athletics. 4. All right, I think you're probably good.
He's barely okay.
These guards cannot roll.
I want to give him like a football player dodge, like I just kind of juked him out.
All right, Mayor's guard. Let's see if they can get any more shots. They can take long range shots actually, with disadvantage. Whoa. Stop right there, criminal scum! And I think this is long range. Yo, I actually get to use this map. I'm so excited.
I turn to look at him shoot at me.
Chew! Ooh, 20.
It hits me.
Or 4.
But I can use a key point to catch their arrow.
You
Or no,
catch,
I just catch the arrow.
yeah, you just use your reaction. So roll your martial arts die. I think you just get it. I don't think you can actually fail to negate this damage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass no matter what.
You still look cool though when you catch the arrow.
Dex modifier. Yeah, I just catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll though, just to be sure.
Which one's my martial arts die?
It'd
Or do I just
be.
roll?
It's like your normal punches. I think it's a D6 at this level. You're gonna make me open the monk page. Let me see. Martial arts is D4 right now. Yeah, so it'd be D4.
Oh, okay.
But that might not be how. I'm actually not sure how. You're good,
He's in these
Yeah.
good rolls anyways.
but I need to know how deflect missiles work just for the future. Let's see.
Yeah, if I want to throw it back, I have to use a key point.
Deflect missile starting at 3rd level. You can deflect any range weapons. It's just 1d10 plus your dex mod plus your monk level. Yeah, so you have +4 already. You can't fail to block the 4 damage one. All right, the other Mare Guard. He's going to. Oof. He's going to do one more Hail Mary with
We
disadvantage.
any of this?
No, the rest of you guys, no. This is like what, 12 seconds in the making.
Dang, he
Yeah.
just did some fucking John, like Witcher shit, and we ain't seeing this?
All right, he has a.
Feels bad.
He's got disadvantage from long range, so yeah, he misses. The other guards will just dash to try to get you, but they are slow.
But this dude inside the building didn't come chase after him? What?
Nope, he has to protect the building. All right, I think Gilgathrash, you're pretty safe to just like leave now. So we'll just say they continue to chase you wherever you go. The
Yeah, I
question
just
is,
wanna
where are you
make
going?
Sure, I keep just around the town, really. Just I want to wear them out. Like we could just run laps.
Okay, we'll say you take the long way around the town.
Yeah, I don't want them to give up on me. I want them to kind of continuously bait them into chasing me, so they don't give up.
Yeah, okay. It's fine, since you can catch missiles, even if they got pot shots, you could basically just ignore that, I think, for the most part. Yeah, okay, we'll say you just lead them on a right merry chase. And they are occupied. I'll just take them off the map for now. The rest of you, what do you want to do?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I wish I had a good music for this.
We stealth together to the door. Do you guys want to go to the door?
I mean, we don't know that dude's inside the building, right? So I would just.
No,
assume
you could look in the windows and see him. He seems to be posted up outside the office.
Well, I don't want to
You're gonna
break
have to
the
fight a
glass.
guard.
Oh yeah, I don't want to. If we're gonna have to fight him, I don't want to. I'd rather try to break the glass and just kind of sneak in this way, but I don't want the breaking of the glass to be the reason why he catches us. So.
Yeah, you guys are technically magically stealth, so breaking glass is probably not covered in that magical cloak.
Is it like a solid window, or is it one that can open?
They can open.
I mean,
They like open out, like doors.
I'm gonna look at Dreepy. You think you can open this, friend?
I have thieves' tools.
I also have thieves' tools.
Might be able to use like something to like open it. I don't know. I've never tried to open a window without permission before.
Any criminals in our party who know how to use a thieves' tools kit?
I do.
I will pat her on the back and say, "Let's go, friend."
All right. Do you want to try that, Izzo?
Yeah, it's asking me. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can get through.
All right, I'll be the
You
first.
just snake one of the picks in between the wood and like lift up the little hingy thing that stops them from being opened.
I'll
This
look
should
at her.
hold.
I'll look at her and pat her on the back. Good work, friend.
It's a small window, but none of you guys are large, so you can squeeze through.
I'll squeeze my fat ass through.
Oh, could I have oozed through it?
Yeah, if you wanted to take the time to reshape yourself, you could
I
probably
need
fit
to
through.
remember I can do stuff like that.
Oh, he could have just oozed his way through to unlock the. Huh.
He can't quite go that small, but
Oh, okay. Dang.
he can he can manage a little bit. Like if there are cell bars, he could probably get through cell bars, possibly.
Oh.
But like a very small slit, it's not likely.
Oh, does that mean he's gonna be stored in barrels when he's in prison?
Or you know what? Actually, if you take like the whole minute while you're transforming, you might be able to do it. We'll work on it.
Just a thought. All right, so I will climb through window. Boop.
Yeah, you're all through the window though, if you want to be.
Alrighty, we will look around the mayor's room. Is there anything I'll do an investigation, I guess. Is there anything conspicuous about it? Like maybe any papers that we could take as while we're here.
Yeah, go ahead. It seems like there was some sort of there was kind of a struggle in this area. There's no like signs of blood, but like the mayor's chair is like thrown off to the side. The desk is out of place. The couch in front of the desk is sort of skewed.
I will let the party. As I draw my maul, I will look at everybody. Be prepared. We are not alone.
Something must have happened here.
I will nod my head and say something must have. Shall we go see if the mayor is not the only one that is being attacked right now as we speak? And this is the upstairs or downstairs?
Those stairs lead up, yeah.
I will go up these stairs, I guess.
Okay. You're in the little pre-balcony area that leads to the rest of the house, as it were.
Do I see anything as I go up the stairs?
I don't have a map for this, but there's nothing like particularly interesting. You know, just some paintings on the wall, and then like the hallway to some other rooms.
Oh, are those the stairs? Just a quick, are those the downstairs stairs over there by the fucking, where that guard's at right now?
There's no downstairs. You guys have technically never seen into this room, but you've heard that it's the office.
I will say as I go up, I come back down. There is nothing in here, I guess. Should I go see the other rooms real quick? And try to not cause the suspicious.
Downstairs, there's nothing there?
There is no downstairs.
Oh, there's no downstairs? What is this?
There's just upstairs, but there's a few rooms that are attached to this hallway.
Upstairs? I'm confused.
Yeah, upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
We
we
still
go up
gotta
the stairs
search
to
it.
the hallways. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll
And
search
check
the other
the
hallways.
rooms.
Yeah, I guess we'll search the hallways and check the rooms to see if we find
Okay.
anything.
One room is like a bathing area. It's got like a nice, actually pretty nice tub and like the cleaning supplies, soaps and things.
Hmm.
A basin filled with water.
I guess we keep searching until we find the mayor.
All right. The next room is like a small. It looks like a personal study slash, like another office.
I would like to investigate this personal study to see if there's anything here.
Yeah. Okay. You can look through the books and stuff. Most of the books seem. There's just a lot. There's like a lot of random books, kind of nothing relevant, I guess.
Okay, nothing relevant. Okay.
It seems like he doesn't have any business information up here. But yeah, you do like a thorough search for the bookshelves and stuff too, I assume. And you can't find anything hidden here.
Alrighty.
But
To the next room in a very quiet voice.
oh, I forgot this, but each room it takes 10 minutes to search. So your stealth timer is ticking a little bit. You've done 3 searches so far.
Okay.
Nice.
So we're
There's
a little more than halfway
one.
through.
Yeah, the last room is the bedroom. There's just like a couple large wardrobes, and the bed itself seems pretty like it's pretty richly adorned. Like this seems like a noble's bed for sure.
Nothing in this room, I'm assuming as well. It's just a bedroom.
There's something like what are you looking for?
Just to see if there's like maybe something's out of place. Maybe they took their scuffle up into the room. Maybe he's tied into the classic trope of he's tied in the wardrobe or something like that.
No, there doesn't seem to be. There's no like out of place things. Everything looks like it's more or less where it should be.
All right.
Anything that looks like he's from a cult?
Somebody has to do an investigation if you want to like investigate the room.
Ooh, that's a good investigation there, sir.
Nope.
Smoke.
You look through his wardrobes. He's got some really nice fancy robes. Probably be worth some money.
I want to check for
I
He's
will
got
cameras.
like some golden candelabras and stuff. Some jewelry.
I would like to take one of his robes and just put it in my bag.
Okay, we can mark down some noble robes.
I mean, he is a cult member, so we can rob him, right?
I say robes, but I mean clothes. Sorry, it's not. You don't see anything reminiscent of the cult.
Okay, I will take some of his clothes then. Just all right. See. Oh,
You do find, however, it looks like a family ring, just on the table.
I'll take the family ring.
Okay.
dang! I wanted to take the family ring. Damn. Okay.
It's going into the community bag. It's okay.
No. Phew. I'll put the clothes in the community bag as well and say, "Here you go," in case if someone wants to feel fancy.
All right, let me add that.
Alrighty,
I also
after that-
still have 2 caskets of wine in here.
We always. Oh God. Oh, I want to feel fancy all the time.
Alright, you guys got 20 minutes left on your stealth.
I
Alright,
want to
guess we'll go
start
to.
checking the walls and the ceilings for trapdoors.
That will be another search.
God, what are my investigations today? Both of them just very average.
No secret doors in this room.
Oh,
No
look at
trapdoors.
everybody. I guess we go see the other room that we were not allowed to go into earlier, I guess, to see if there's anything there.
Yeah. Would be a good idea. He has to be around here
I guess-
somewhere, right?
Hopefully he's not in the church. Damn stone walls.
He's in the church. Well, at least you can go in there now.
Like I was never be able to before.
Sorry.
Why are you clearing your throat? You picked it. Undead. It's not my fault.
Well, not everybody knew I was undead.
Yeah, I think it
apparently.
was more because you didn't tell the new party members.
I'm just. They always knew I was just a Goliath barbarian, man.
True.
They saw that guy like, oh, cool. I
Just
guess he no
focus.
longer covers himself up anymore. That's neat.
Okay, you guys are back down in the meeting room.
All right.
This
I
real
guess I
tiger.
will-
Yeah, actually. Seems like a real
Okay.
tiger.
I roll it up and put it in the bag.
I'm
Nice.
like, I look at Dreepy and give him a fist bump. You think of what I'm thinking?
Make sure you write down these random treasures so I can give them prices.
Oh, I
later.
am. I'm mad. I'm making custom items for everything. All right, tiger rogue. Oh,
I guess I'll open up this door here to see, the guard over here. Because I'm assuming all these doors are closed, right? None of them are like
Yeah,
conveniently open.
these doors are closed. This one's actually locked.
A lockpick?
Oh, wait. I mean, we're on the side where it should be quote unquote locked, right? I should just be able to turn the knob, right? Maybe.
No, it's
the
got
lock-
a keyhole. It's locked from a key.
I will look at our warlock friend.
I want to look at our
Any other
artificer
roll play?
friend. Can you pick some locks?
I could try.
Oh. I'll look at any of our friends and be like, we need another lock picked.
Oh, I got this. I rush over to the door, push you
Our
aside.
sneaky friends.
All right, give me a thieves' tools check.
Rip.
You spend a while struggling to get through this lock, and it's just not opening.
Oh no.
And at this point, you can feel your your pass without trace is gone.
Well, we're no longer stealth, but Drapey, can you get in this door?
I could try. Let me do a roll. Use tools. Oop.
Luckily, the construction in this building is very strong, and nobody seems to hear you do things. Nope.
Well.
Unfortunately, you also struggle to break
gosh.
this door.
Alright, just
Well,
smash the damn
take a
thing
look.
down. We're already not stealthed anyhow.
I should give it one more try.
I still
Okay.
have my maul in hand.
You can give it one more try because it's a rudimentary lock. You don't know, the first time maybe a bit of fluke. Don't fail this one. Okay, that's just enough. You squeeze through. The door is unlocked. Now what do you want to do?
Open it?
If we
Oh,
go out
oh.
there, they'll see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that guard there. Can I have stealth for as a ability?
Everybody can stealth again.
Okay, I guess
You've
we'll-
done enough stuff that
I mean, I can
think it
cast
warrants a new
Pass
stealth
Without
check.
a Trace again. I can recast it. I have a spell
If we
slot
wanted-
to do so.
If we don't want to be considered criminals like our lizard friend here, if we want to keep
If
a
we
good
get
face
thrown
with
in
the
the
people,
dungeons, though, we might find harassments. Maybe the
literally
trick is
don't
we
know
do
we did
get
anything.
arrested.
I could hex the guard.
There's only like one guard. I got rid of all the other guards.
Yeah, and we technically, they don't know we committed crimes yet. Can't we just climb out the window and walk in the front door like we didn't do anything?
I mean, we could do that. Yeah, true.
Look at this guy with a 1,000,000 IQ.
I'll just look at everybody. Let's just walk out the window again and, go through the front door.
That's what he
Don't
just
be
said.
Suspicious. Be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Alrighty
I
then.
closed the window on our way around the.
Move smart. Smart.
3 million IQ right there. I'll go through the front door and look at the guard and say, "What are you doing, guard? The lizard is back out in the village. He's chasing people again."
I'm sorry, Frayden, but I'm stuck here.
Oh, please protect us, please. You have to.
Would it protect you? What's going on?
A lizard man,
Didn't
he's
you
causing
see that
chaos.
guy?
He's burning the village. All the other guards are with him. Why aren't you with them?
I have strict orders not to leave my post, ma'am. If you're looking for the mayor, he's not here right now. You'll have to come back some other time.
I'm gonna try to come over here as closely as possible, look at the door and look at him.
He's getting a little bit antsy as you guys are just surrounding him. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to back off. Nobody's allowed in the office.
I want to cast Reduce on the guard.
All right. Well, that's an initiative round if I ever heard one.
Now we're criminals.
Now we're. No, don't
I'm not
be
seeing
such a-
any other way.
I'm just
Look.
gonna knock him out real quick.
Oh,
I-
you're rolling pretty good.
Like we could hex him.
I'm not playing. Oh yeah, you could hex him. Hexing is a good idea too.
All right, everybody, roll. Oh, those critical
Do I
fails.
get my Reduce off before,
We'll see what happens.
Because if that was the initiative.
Oh, we rolled so great.
Oof. Oof. Somebody's
This is
missing.
real.
Oh, no, never mind.
That's terrible.
He's doing laps.
All right, let's see. Descending. These guards activate their special alarm ability. He pulls out the
No.
fucking. He pulls out his horn from his chest and blows it.
But no one comes.
Enough! You may not pass. I always had suspicions about you. And then he's gonna. Oh, I forgot they. Oh, I just fucked up so bad. Gilgathrash, you're very lucky. Okay. He's gonna pull out his halberd and start swinging. He's swinging at you, Silka, because you're trying to cast some hoodoo voodoo at him.
Voodoo.
14.
That's a hit.
All right.
I'm not a very
9.
chunky girl.
He gets 2 more swings. 8 is a miss, probably, and another 14.
Yeah, the other 14 is a hit.
Whoosh, 8 more.
I think I'm down.
All right.
Or-
No, you took 9 plus 8.
Oh, I didn't take the 7?
No, that's just from the crit.
Oh, that's the crit. Okay.
All right,
I'm
Smug.
almost down.
Nothing.
Nothing for Smug. Gotcha.
Nothing for Smug.
Dreepy.
Alright, let's try out my new, my little launcher weapon I got now.
Rocket Launcher. Oh, that misses.
My token's not in the lineup
Oh, is it not?
for the
That's
turn
weird.
order.
Oh, it's because the imp took yours.
Okay.
So you can take your turn now then. Because we accidentally skipped you. What did the imp roll then? I guess the imp needs to do a roll as well. For initiative. I could do that if you want me to.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll end.
Alright. So you're up now. Is
I would like to try to hex the guard.
okay, that's a bonus action. It succeeds. What are you hexing? What ability is he weak with now?
Hold on.
You probably could have used that roll earlier, Smug.
Got eaten the horn, Smug, or something.
I guess it'd be necrotic damage from reading it.
If you hit him, you do extra damage, yeah. But when you cast Hex, you get to choose one ability check, and then they have disadvantage on all checks with that ability while you maintain concentration.
So I would add that to, like, say, casting damage.
Yeah, whenever you deal damage to him, you deal extra damage because of the Hex. But I need you to choose an ability that he has disadvantage on checks for.
Like strength checks, cons, you know, constitution saves, stuff like checks and stuff like that.
Ooh, I'm not sure which one to pick.
Oh, well, that's an hour? Never mind. You can ignore that number.
Yeah, strength. Put him at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Strength. All right. Silka.
Reduce.
Actually, I'm sorry. You still have your main action.
I
if
was
you
gonna
want.
add a main action, so
Oh,
I want to
yes.
try the phantasmal force, and I want him to make it look like we have disappeared, and he is in this room where he was before. Like,
You can't do Phantasmal Force because Hex is a full spell, and you can only cast one full spell per turn.
okay, then I'm good.
But you could blast him with a cantrip, or you could swing at him with a melee attack or something.
Are we trying to hurt him, or trying to what do we want to do?
Well, he's ready to hurt you guys. So.
Yeah. At
Trying to
this
kill
point,
us, so I'm trying to kill him.
fight or flight.
Okay, can I cast the sleep?
No.
Okay.
To be a cantrip.
It has to be a cantrip with the spell.
Okay, so my Eldritch Blast, does that count?
Yes.
Okay.
You hit him.
Hell yeah, you do.
And I finished my turn.
Click the roll of damage.
Roll that dammy.
No.
It's the click where it says Eldritch Blast in the box there.
So I hit it, and that's what pops up. Then what do I do to do the I go to the die?
In the chat box, if you click where it says Eldritch Blast under 120 feet,
Like the actual
It'll
name
roll
on.
the damage.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then what did you do? 4 extra for the Hex?
Yes.
So he takes 10 total. Damn. All right, now you're up, Selka.
I might heal myself instead of reduce. I think I'll do a healing word on myself. Wait, hold on. How does Shillelagh work real quick?
It's a bonus action to start it. And then you could smack. Bonus action cast time with Shillelagh.
Bonus action cast time, and then smack. Alright. I'll just Shillelagh him. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh. If I go down, I go down. And then I'll smack him with my quarterstaff.
Alright, make your attack. 14 misses.
14 misses! Oh, good
Yeah,
God.
he's wearing chainmail.
Can I still smack him with... Oh, no. Never mind. That was my roll. My brain. My brain! Go ahead.
Artemis.
Continue.
I will go into a rage after seeing him smack Silka, and I'll draw my maul and attack him.
Alright.
And then I'll do that.
Oof. Alright. 14 damage to the boy.
I will end my turn there.
All right, new round. Guard is up. He's gonna try to finish Silka off. Non-lethally, but he's gonna try to knock you out regardless.
I hope he
He's
sucks.
an honorable gentleman.
He sucks.
1 miss. 13?
Fuck, that's a hit. Oh, I'm not down yet.
No!
Yes! Luck
he's
is
gonna
on my side.
He's got to do another one then.
Oh,
knock you
Fuck.
out.
Okay, I'm done.
Damn.
All right, you're unconscious,
God damn it.
and he will remain there. The imp.
I would like Smug to sting him.
Okay. You get advantage on that attack. I shouldn't just go there or whatever. Doesn't really matter. All right. Roll the sting.
Hold 1 second. I can't close this card.
Oh, sorry. It'd be you move him next to him, and then on your turn you can make him sting.
Okay, that's fine then too.
All right. So he's there, and it is your turn. So you're gonna make him sting now.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to roll it, or do you want me to?
How do I roll his sting?
If you open up his character sheet, you just click where it says sting in bite beast form. There you go. 15. Oh, 16 hits because he has advantage because of stealth. So you do the damage. However, I believe that poison is con save based. So now for Smug to deal damage, you hit where it says attack before the number rolls. There we go. DC 11 con save. Save for half, okay. Alright, he takes half of that then, which is 5. But still, 11 damage is nothing to sneeze at. Wounded and reeling. Dreepy.
I really want these weapons to hit. Come on. Damn it.
Yeah, that's it.
Just magic missiled. I end.
Silka, you don't have to do that save. Arlie. Or, sorry, Artemis. My bad.
I will try to attack him again. After him and then knocking out Silka.
Critical miss. On his turn. This is a tough one for him, actually. How smart are you, guard? Not super smart. He can see you, though. You're a big raging barbarian. And then he sees this lightly armored foe within reach of his halberd. I think he's going to try to swing at Iz. 20? Does that hit? What's your AC is?
$13.
Okay, so he hits. Oh my god, for max damage. And he will do that twice more. 9 misses. For 10 more. So 22. The imp is no longer invisible.
I'm gonna have him sting again.
Alright. That'd be on your turn, but yeah, you can do that. He hits. Okay, they're con save for this boy. He's good, so he only takes half. Minus a 9. I'm gonna have to check this guy stats real quick after this fight. All right. Dreepy. Actually, did you want to move at all, or do anything with?
I want to move to the left of where I'm at.
Okay. Oh shit! He has a halberd, so if you move away from him, he will try to. He could take an opportunity attack at you. Just to keep that in mind.
Okay, I still want to.
To the left, so right here.
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna swing. He hits for 9 more. And then Dreepy, you're up. Oh shit! Can you give me some concentration saves for your hex? So just do some Constitution saves. 3 of them, I think. The last one is not enough. The hex is now gone. All right, Dreepy.
All right, I'm gonna move here, and I will cast Cure Wounds on Silka. And that's all I got.
All right, Silka, you're up. You're prone. What would you like to do?
I had turkey in my mouth. Alright, so I'm up, I'm prone, I'm gonna stand up. That takes half my movement speed, right?
Yep.
I'm going to... Shillelagh doesn't drop off my quarterstaff because I went down, right?
Is it concentration?
Let's see. No. Duration 1 minute. It doesn't say it's concentration though. It's transmutation. I don't know if that matters. Here. I guess maybe if I let go of the weapon.
Oh, if you let go of the weapon.
Got sticky fingers though.
I do
That's
have
true.
sticky fingers.
Yeah, you can hold. You still got Shillelagh. Shillelagh.
Okay, well, stand up. Get my footing. I'm gonna swing at this asshole. All my
23 hits.
Little hurtful force for 8, and then I'm also going to cast Healing Word on myself since I have my bonus action this round.
Okay. Another 6.
Another
Artemis.
6.
I will swing at him again.
Do it. Twelve is a miss.
I'll just stand there and look at him pretty like him.
The guard. He's not doing great. He's honestly very wounded, but he's still trucking. He has his honor, his dignity to maintain. He's a professional. All right? Professionals have standards. He's going to swing at Ahsoka, who has stood up. I think 13 was a hit, right, Ahsoka?
Turkey time.
Turkey time.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm shoving my mouth. Yes, 13 is a hit.
All right. Let's see. 9? All right. Brings you down to 3.
God
Seizures
damn it.
still. And then he'll do another one. 11
I'm not
misses,
the
I'm
one
pretty
who's
sure.
supposed to be tanking. Yeah, that one misses.
The final one
No,
does hit.
goodbye, real world.
This
I'm in
time,
range.
this time he's not doing non-lethal. So you take 11, and you're just out. And bleeding. The imp can do something?
Nothing for them.
Okay. You're up then, Is.
I like to try to put him to sleep.
That's 20-foot cube. Okay, you can hit him and Arlie. So roll the dice.
It's asking for a level. Do I put my level?
You would do so. I forgot this is how warlock spells work, but it's actually every warlock spell you have, you can cast at the highest level slot. They work differently than normal spell slots. So for you, it'd be a level 2. I think is your highest right now. All right, so you definitely that's enough to put him out. He's sleeping. And Artemis, I think you have more health than you have more than how much health is this? You have more than 10 health left, right?
Oh, yeah, I have plenty of health. I'm not the one. Our little druid friend is taking all the damage. I'm just over here.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
All right, nice. The guard is sleeping, and Silka's bleeding.
Okay,
Mary
I'm
woke
gonna
up today and
stop
said, I'm gonna kill Silka.
Hey, you guys have rolled poorly against this guy. That's not my fault.
it. There you go.
Is that for me?
Yep.
Thank you.
What is that? Level 1 cure wounds? Not bad.
Axe heal, I think.
All right, so this guy's asleep for a minute. What do you want to do with him?
Walk past
Restrain
him.
him.
Step on his big toe.
I want to restrain him in one of these booths, probably. Like climb
You
up.
want probably tie him up and close his, even put like a rag over his mouth so he doesn't alarm anyone else.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to use this. Yeah, you can put it. Where do you want to put him? You tie him up, like Yagam, I assume. And put him somewhere.
I'll take the horn and break the horn in my hand real quick as well.
Yeah. Luckily, thanks for the good work and the swift feet of Gilgathrash, nobody seems to come help. Actually.
Thank God, Gilgathrash. Oof.
Yeah, we would have gotten rocked with another guard.
That's the game.
Alright, I guess I will open up this door. With, I
Okay.
guess, force, is...
I mean, he probably has keys on him.
Maybe. We can go check to see if he has keys. I
Well, the
guess.
door's actually not locked, surprisingly.
Alright, well, I'd still like to see if he has keys anyways. If not...
The guard, no, he doesn't have any keys.
Alrighty, then I'll just open up the door, walk in.
Oh wait, is this Victory Fanfare also playing? It's not supposed to. There we go. It ended. Alright, you open the door, and inside is an office. With many bookshelves and a few desks.
I'd like to investigate to see if there's anything here. And to see if why the mayor isn't here right now.
Also, you guys get 90 XP for beating that guard up.
Wait,
You
you can get
investigating?
experience for crimes? This changes everything.
Yeah, if you defeat a significant foe, yeah, you get XP for it.
90.
So what?
Wait.
So what? 2...
How do you think rogues level up?
Wait,
253. Well, 3,253 is what we should be at.
You get that too, Gilgathrash, just in case you were wondering. Oh, this poor commoner. There was like a little clerk who was desperately trying to hide in the corner, but you just barely scout him out while you're looking around, Artemis.
I will look at this cleric and be like, what is
He's-
in here?
He's not a cleric, he's a clerk.
Alright, I'll look at the clerk and ask him, where is the mayor at?
Please, I'm sorry, I don't, just take anything and leave me alone.
Tell me where the mayor is at.
I don't know where he went on a business trip. He took a bunch
So-
of guards and left.
Where did he go?
I don't know, he didn't say.
Did he take Rasmus?
I don't think so.
Where's
I'm not sure.
Rasmus?
I don't know. Oh. Oh yeah, you're looking around the room too, right, Artemis?
Yeah, I'm looking around the room as well.
Okay, you do actually find a hidden, what are they called?
secret door.
Yes, but I'm thinking of the specific word for this word, but I can't. It's like a trapdoor. A hidden trapdoor you find.
I will look at him and ask him, "Can you open this?"
What? What? I've never seen that before in my life.
Then you will come over here and help me open it. Then
Okay, you just shove this guy forward. He tries to open it. It doesn't seem to move, sir.
all right, then back away slowly. I'll look at one of our compatriots and say, "Can you one of y'all open this?" I'll make sure I'll
Hmm?
stand right here to make sure he doesn't try to run off right now.
Where is
He wants to, but he's not. He dares not. With your bloody maul in hand.
GP, did you want to try first?
I mean, I have a crowbar. Would that work?
Oh, I forget he has a crowbar. I forget he has that sometimes.
What did you do with the guard's equipment? Just out of curiosity, did you take his weapons and stuff?
I
Oh, we
would
should
take.
have.
I will take his weapons. Yeah, I broke the May. I'll take like his weapons and stuff like that. Armor as well.
Okay, he's got a. Oh, you're gonna take off his armor. That'll take a little bit longer, but I mean, if you bind him, you can deal with it.
Yeah, we bound him, and I'll take his armor and stuff like that.
Okay, so he's got chainmail. He's got a halberd, and he has a heavy crossbow with 10 bolts, plus a pouch with like 5 gold in it.
I'll have the 5 gold, and I'll keep the pouch for right now. I'll look at the heavy crossbow and say, this is nice. I might learn how to use this, but I'll hand it over to Dreepy and be like, Dreepy, here is the heavy crossbow for now. Make of use what you will of it.
We put it in the bag.
The trapdoor
also-
seems to be locked.
Is it heavy crossbow?
And I'll also throw the halberd at him as well and just told him to keep onto that as well.
Halberd.
I guess Dreepy's gonna try to use his crowbar to open up the.
Yeah, I don't know how I would roll that. It's just like a tool I have.
Oh, if you have a crossbow, or sorry, crowbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just like it'd be athletics check, but with advantage. I think this time.
Okay.
Yeah, you can jimmy this thing open. It's pretty heavily secured, but you get it eventually with enough pushing and shoving. And beneath is a stone-hewn tunnel. Looks like a man-made tunnel. It's pitch black down there, and it goes for a while.
Secret tunnel.
Do we want to go down? Like short rest? Well, we probably can't short rest.
I would look at everybody else. We found where the mayor. We might have found something more than just the mayor's hideouts.
Let's go see it.
What will we do with him then?
Keep him here. I don't know. Or bring him with us.
Let's bring him with us.
I'm
Please,
gonna look at.
I don't know what's happening, but just leave me here. I won't bother you. I promise.
That is what you people always say.
We need to tie him up. I'll probably put him maybe away from the guard.
Can I also try to like knock him out as well, just to
Yeah,
knock him
Right,
unconscious?
up to the
yeah, you
neck.
can knock him unconscious. He's just
I'll
a
knock.
commoner.
I'll knock him unconscious. Just hit him behind the head, behind the head. Just knock
Make
him
an
out real
attack.
quick.
Just make sure you don't kill him on accident.
What would I roll?
Just an attack roll. Normal strength. Melee
Okay,
attack.
normal strength.
Okay, you hit him. You don't kill him.
Let's tie him up
He's
and
gonna
try
have a
to
good time
hide
where he
him.
wakes up, though.
I'll look at him, bound him and tie him, make sure he doesn't make any noises.
We can tie him up and then wear him as a backpack and take him with us.
Alright, so that solves one problem, I guess, minus the guard. I guess I'll just pick him up as I bound him and wear him as like a backpack for right now.
I don't trust him.
I guess we'll
Okay,
go down.
you guys are descending into the
Yeah,
depths.
we're gonna go into the tunnel and try to make it, not so inconspicuous of we actually went down the tunnel, I guess.
I'm gonna say this guy weighs like 150 pounds. So who's backpack carrying this boy?
I say I would.
All right, is that within your carry limit?
I would. Don't know that off the top of my head. I would say yes.
If not, I have weight to spare. You said, what was it, 120?
150.
Yeah,
I think.
150, 150.
150? Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
That would be like right at my limit, though.
I think I should have it. I don't know where to look that up though.
It'd be your strength score times 15 is your total carry weight.
So 19.
Oh wait, I read mine wrong. I was looking at push and drag.
19 times 15. You said.
Yep.
Yeah, I can carry him.
Okay. So you backpack this guy up, carry him down the tunnel. All right. The tunnel goes on for several hundred feet, but eventually it breaks into a room filled with rubble. And I will move you guys. Oh, hold on. I gotta change you. I gotta change where you are. Ooh, Gilger Thrash isn't here though.
Fuck.
Good question.
That-
What are you doing at this point, Gilder Thrash? It's only been oh man, how long has it been? It's been an hour.
You're still chasing him too. That's dedicated guards. I tell you what.
They don't fully chase him for an hour, but they like try to set up like barriers and shit. They've got a trap set up for you, but you're quick enough, Gilgamesh. You're aware of it. You're not sure what they're doing exactly though. What are they doing? Just do this. It's easier, Ramiri. God. You there, Gilgamesh?
Silver Thresh. Oh.
I guess not. So what do the rest of you want to do? You guys can see this room now, right?
Yeah.
It's about 20 feet high, and the floor is covered with a ton of rubble. Like lots and lots of rubble.
I guess I will try to investigate.
But on the other side of the room, you can see a door.
I'll investigate, just the rubble as we walk through it, just to make sure there's no, like, booby traps, stuff like that.
Yeah, give me investigation.
Oh, that's an investigation. Cool. Oh, I can make them nice investigation rolls. I can't do fucking strength. Okay, whatever.
All right. As you're stepping forward, you notice that some of these some of these rubble piles are not real, in fact. Like you push your hand through and it touches nothing. And you hear the tinkling of rocks falling somewhere.
I will say to everybody else, it looks like this might be a trap up ahead, because some of these rubble is not here, as if it's to cast an illusion. I guess I'll keep, as I, feel the pathway of the illusions of rubble or actual ground, I'll just keep pushing forward.
Yeah, you can say if you want to avoid the illusions, you can find the solid path through and make it to the other side.
I'll find the solid path through, and then make it to the other side.
Follow his footsteps.
I will also follow.
Same.
Oh, sorry if I missed anything and I had to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, you missed. I don't know where you last were off at, actually.
There was a tunnel that everybody had found, and I left when everybody was trying to get into it.
Fair enough. Everybody went into the tunnel and now are exploring. I was asking where you went though.
Oh,
You were like
oh,
leading around a chase for basically an hour. Eventually, they stopped trying to like chase you on foot and like set up traps and stuff, but you were pretty quick enough to dodge it. So, what do you want to do?
Are they still chasing me, or am I?
They're like you think they've set up an ambush and stuff. They're doing their best to like stay hidden and like try to catch you sneakily, but you feel like they're still trying to get you because you haven't left the town yet. You see, like some of the guards have corralled up villagers and told them to go inside their houses and like stay there and shit because there's a menace on the loose.
I just sneak into the mayor's office. We kind of need you right now.
Yeah, I think I would just try to run to the mayor's office. If they've pretty much given up the chase on me, I'm gonna try to like sneak back to the.
Well,
mayor's
now they've got guards like heavily posted outside where they're supposed to be.
Oh no.
Like they've waken up guards and they're setting up people back where they are meant to be now.
Can I at least stealthily get to the back of the mayor's office back here?
To the back, you could get to the back, but you'd have to go and then you have to go into the tree line and then try to re-stealth and like move around.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll stealth. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Stealth? Okay, that's pretty decent. We got 2 more big guards outside of... Let me think about this. Okay.
Jesus.
All right. Let's see here. You're on that side. Yeah, so one of the guards, like, from this direction, from the east, spots you. But nothing happens. So what do you want to... You can see inside the mayor's office. There's this one dude beat up, like, tied up, naked on the bench.
And the guy next to me obviously sees me. He just doesn't say anything.
You're not even sure that... I shouldn't have said anything, but you're not even sure he saw you. He seems to keep moving.
Let's see. I'm gonna just try some of the windows in the back. I want to sneak around and see if I can find any of them already open. Or like...
Yeah, the windows to the main hall are not locked. But for you to squeeze through, it'd be very hard.
What do I need to do? I jumped through the mayor's office one time.
That is true. Give me a dex acrobatics check.
Alright.
Well, you kind of get awkwardly stuck in the window, I think.
Oh, great.
What do you want to do?
I know it's gonna make some noise.
You're like
I'm
trying to think of like how you got into the situation. I think like you got your head in with like your shoulder, and then you can't get like your other shoulder through, and like you're just awkwardly stuck in this weird one hand in, one hand out situation.
I'm just gonna try to force my body through it.
Okay, give me. Do you have athletics proficiency?
Yeah, I could do that.
Even with a 19, you're trying to force your wall. This is like heavy, sturdy wood, and you're stuck in there good. You don't have a lot of leverage.
Can I back myself out?
No, you're stuck. Interesting.
Can I use a key point to use maybe like my burst of speed to try to like give myself a nudge out of it?
Burst of speed. What does that do?
Or let me see. It's my step in the wind. Can I use step in the wind? Try to give myself a little leverage to get through.
Your jump distance is doubled. I'm gonna say you can do one more athletics check without disadvantage with Step of the Wind.
Okay. So let's see. I'll use step in the wind and athletics.
Oh, okay. You get through.
As soon as I get through, I look at the guard that's tied up, and I wipe my hands off like no sweat.
Okay, he's just kind of. But yeah, he's awake now, so he's just staring at you angrily.
First try.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look around and see if I see the fitness office.
They're not in the office.
I'm gonna go.
But you did
over
notice
here.
the door is unlocked.
Yeah, I'm just looking for him, and then if I don't see him in there, I'm gonna come over here.
All right. You see some blood on the floor, and the door is open. I think also the trap door is now open and revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see the trap door as well. You can smell
Go
blood.
down.
There seems like there was a fight here for sure. Down the hole. All right. You're very fast, so you can actually catch up when they cross to the other side here. And the rest of you hear. You probably hear him before you see him.
I'm gonna ready my little.
Thresh.
I'll ready my human backpack just in case I'm gonna throw it at somebody.
It sounds like quiet padding, but yeah, you're here now, Thresh.
I see the Google Dash. I'm like, okay, cool. I tell him which pathway to go to not, trip over the illusions of the rocks, because I'll inform him there is some rubble, but not all of it is rubble.
Okay, so you just go on the path across?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, easy. So you guys are on the other side now.
You may have guard coming. Let me go into the business.
Oh boy.
I'll look at him. We have a hostage situation right now as I point at the unconscious dude on our back now.
That's my specialty.
Okay, this door is seemingly locked as well.
Yeah, let's go.
Look at all of our friends. We need someone to unlock the door again.
Alright, I rush over to the door.
Oh wait, I thought you said it's unlocked.
No, it is locked.
Oh, it is locked. Who is?
Alright,
That's a check.
much quicker, much easier than the older locks. The door opens. Wait, can you guys walk through? You guys have line of sight?
Wait,
yeah,
yeah, it's not. Yeah, there you go.
Bam. Another door. A larger door this time.
Remember to check for traps.
Checking for traps takes a minute. Not actually a minute, I mean a while. 5 to 10 minutes. What do you want to do?
I mean, Artemis is in the front. I was talking about traps in the doorway and stuff.
I will look at her. And
we've already opened the door. It's past that part.
I'm going to
What
carefully.
are those?
What are what?
What are those yellow knobs?
They're just like torches.
Oh, okay.
I will
They should be
cautious-
lit, I think.
I shall cautiously walk in here to right here and wait for my party to join me.
Does he die?
I hope not. I got essentially a human sacrifice on my back now.
This
No, you're
looks like
alive
a
now.
whole trap room is what this looks like. I'm scared. Are these more gates up here?
Yeah, that's another door.
The way these torches are drawn, they almost look like yellow, like orb lights, like you would see in like some sort of science experimentation place. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No? No, am I going crazy?
Kind of makes sense, I guess.
That's why I feel like this room feels like a whole trap room. I want to check for traps.
In the room.
Yes. Just
Okay.
do-
What are the rest of you doing?
I will wait for her if she sees anything. If not, I will continue my path forward.
Okay. There are no traps.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
come
we're
over
safe.
here. I will knock. I'll see if the door open over here or no.
This door is actually unlocked. Yes.
Then I will cautiously open the door and keep walking this way. And I will stop right here.
Supposed to be able to go through the walls. Hold on, I
can't
gotta put
see
on
through
light
the wall, so
collision.
I ain't going through. There we go.
That's what I'm saying. Light collision is supposed to be on. I don't fucking what's happening.
Oh god.
I will wait right here for my party to catch up to me.
Oh, and I'm following.
It's a fork.
Is there shit? Oh, there is shit up that way. God fucking damn it.
There's a bunch of doors in
Night
here.
There are, yes, quite a few doors.
I think we found the cellar.
Miss Erasmus?
Oh, you're just
I'm
yelling
gonna-
loudly. Okay.
I would just.
No.
I'm just gonna tighten my. I'm gonna just move my helmet up and just go to my
So the
eyeballs.
first
like
door
that.
immediately to your right here opens as a cultist
Okay.
emerges.
Oh no.
You!
Oh,
Why
no.
are you here? Then we get a. I think we get a roll initiative. For
I can't be hit anymore, guys. I can't be hit.
I have
I'm gonna
one
look-
more heal.
I'm gonna look at her. Why the fuck did you yell?
I thought he might be in here. Wait, why'd you move me?
Because you were here when you yelled. I remember.
Oh, yeah, but I'm moving.
You can't move until your turn.
I can move.
The repercussions of your actions have come upon me, have they?
I'm
God, I
pretty
still
sure I
have
was
this dude in my
here.
fucking.
This
I
is
got
not how I expected you guys to do this, but okay.
You think?
We're
Oh,
here now.
yeah, we're here. Yeah. Nor
I
did
don't-
I.
I gave you a crit on accident, Silka, so enjoy
I got a
that.
19 anyhow, so it's not far off.
Oh, alright, fine. Fucking don't take my crit. I said-
I'll take the crit, I'm just saying.
Oh, no, I'll take the crit. I'll take the 20.
Okay, you're first, I think.
Okay, I'm moving.
Just as one dude emerged from this door. Right
I'm
now,
scared of
at least.
him though, because I have 10 HP. Yeah, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna throw. Fuck.
I have a ranged weapon on my back right now. I got a living human on my back that I can throw at people right now.
What is the range I have?
Who's not in this? Just Smugger.
Why did I roll so poorly? Nobody's gonna try deception.
I'm gonna throw a fairy fire right here.
At the one dude.
I'm trying to figure out what else I
If
can
you do it before you move, you can just get him. I think if you don't, it's gonna
If
be
I
kinda
do it
annoying.
before I move, I want to like poison spray him, I think. Because I actually have line of sight on him here.
But yeah, so which one do you want to do? Because like I feel like fairy fire is what 10 feet.
Yeah, it feels silly to
If you
waste
move
it on
here, you're
one
not going to be
target.
able to. Yeah, I'm saying if you move here, you're not going to be able to like actually
see him.
aim. You're not going to be aim past. Yeah, you can't aim past like the hallway and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna poison spray him and then I'll move.
All right, do your poison spray. Oh, sorry. I mean, when I say that, I mean I have to do a poison spray save,
Basically, yeah.
and I have to fucking launch because I fucked up. All right, I'm pretty sure he will fail this because he's just a cultist. But let's see.
No, of course not. Well, whatever. Poison sprayed, we moved.
But DCC, nice. What a fucking legend. The one cultist. He's got his what does he have? A scimitar? He's got a scimitar on hand. He's ready to rumble. He'll just walk out and swing at the first thing he sees, which is.
Yep.
What? Look at these rolls, cultist. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Oh my god, the
Oh.
legend!
Oh, wow. Nice.
7 max damage from the fucking cultist. He took you out with that?
Yep.
Oh no.
I forgot they took a few
Mug.
hits in the last fight.
Yeah, we took fights. Yeah, I took like a 22 and I think a 9.
Well, Smug can do a thing if you want him to.
Yeah, I want him to sting him.
He can't
Yeah.
do that though.
Oh.
Yells in a literal secret
Absurdities.
tunnel that could have been in the cultist capital right now. Hey Erasmus, where you at? Low HP. Oh Jesus Christ. We're not trying to sneak
Cultists
around or
shouldn't be that
anything.
strong.
This might be it, folks.
Jesus Christ. We
Can
fought a
he-
literal deity over here.
Yeah. Can he stealth while we're in combat?
Yeah, he can do his normal actions.
Okay, could I have him go invis and have him move?
Yeah, where you want him to move. Well, you can just move him. He's invis though.
Just move him right there.
Okay. Droopy. This legendary cultist emerges from his room and slices down Iz in a single blow.
16 hit.
Yeah, you fucking killed this guy.
Okay, now
Yeah, you
I
fucking
need-
kill this guy.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I didn't even get to do the second part of that attack. Damn.
Ah,
Oh,
see?
he's
That's
dead.
not bad.
Dude, RIP this legendary. The only cultist who's ever knocked out somebody ever. What a
I'm
man.
I'm gonna turn around to look at Silka. The next time we're in an underground tunnel, you don't yell.
I have no words.
Alright, what else you
That's
guys
still
doing?
device.
I have no words.
I will come over here and
Dead.
check on Iz to try to bring her back up.
Don't do that. I can handle that part.
Can
Well, so, hold on, we're still in turn order. Droopy, what
Oh.
else are you doing?
Well, I did the second part of the attack on its corpse.
Okay. Yeah, extra dead corpse.
Yeah, and I don't have anything else. I'll end there.
Gilga Thresh?
I'm gonna come over and try to stabilize Iz.
No, where's my initiating roll?
Yeah,
Where
medicine
am I?
roll.
That's who you're missing. You're missing me.
You're good. So is it stable? And at the end of the turn, more doors open and more cultists emerge,
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
having heard the disturbance.
Oh no.
Good thing I rolled a 20.
That's it for me.
That's it for.
All right, I gotta roll the guard in the initiative.
So does
This
he.
time, an evil guard. You don't get a good look at him, but you can see he has frowny eyes, and he is not. friendly.
he's not. He angry.
He rolled a 9.
Oh, thank God the anger guard fucking rolled a 9.
First off, when did you get this 20? Why did you just roll initiative?
He wasn't in
Apparently I
the
did
turn
not roll
order.
initiative. Yeah,
He
apparently I
wasn't in the
was
turn order? Okay,
Mm-mm.
well, you're first then, I guess.
I will go hastily run past these two, essentially take the front lines, and I'll swing at this guard over here with my
The cultist, you mean?
The occultist. I'll also be in a rage of as I charge at him and to swing at him.
All right, new rage, slamming. You hit him, you probably kill him, but roll. Yeah, he's good. Another one felled. Damn dirty cultists.
I'll look at him. Who's next? As I lays his corpse lays down on the ground.
Yes, more yelling. Perfect.
What happened
We're
to
already
not
here
yelling?
at this point. We're
You yelled at
already
me
here.
for
I'm
yelling.
not the one who started this.
Yeah,
You
and I'm
yell at
really
me
shooting
for yelling and then
bolts.
yell. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna do my starry form, and I'm gonna do the healing chalice. Here.
Chalice, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just
Whoa.
extra healing?
Yeah, so the constellation of life-giving goblet appears on you whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature. You or another creature within 30 feet of you regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Hell yeah. That's good. Okay.
I
That's
think we
bonus
need that
action?
right now. That is a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast a healing spell on my friend Iz.
All right.
So I'll have to move up here to do it because I gotta touch her. I'll lay my little hands on her and I'll cure her wounds. And then an
Healing. So
extra-
your backup is
Yeah.
an extra
who takes
one.
the rest?
I'm gonna give her. Is it so? It doesn't define. Can I change the target every time, or is it the same target every time?
I think you have to pick one other, but let me double check.
'Cause it
Whenever you
says-
cast a spell, the spell power restores you or another creature. Okay, yeah, you can pick the same target.
I would heal yourself
Okay.
unless you want to heal his full.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, can I choose every time I cast a spell in that 1d8? You know what I mean? Like every time I cast a healing spell, pick.
Yeah, you
where
can
that
re-choose.
goes.
It's not like it's not like
It's not like set.
one.
Okay, so for this one, I am gonna give it to Iz because she needs more right now. So
Alright.
it's 1d8. So that's 7 plus 7. So 6 plus 7 healing. And then I'm gonna move back here.
The best part is I killed that cultist while holding someone on my back too. Man, I'm waiting to use this other dude as a fucking projectile weapon. Let me be real.
This cultist steps up, Artemis, and will swing with a scimitar. Oh shit! Look at the boy hit.
What is up with these cultists? What the hell?
And good damage rolls, dude. Take that.
What the hell?
You
5.
take
okay.
you take 2 damage because you're raging.
Oh, take 2. Okay, fucking. I
Yep.
get that hit. Ah, is that all you got, little man?
His friend steps out and dashes forward. And another of his friends steps
I'm allowed to do
out
that.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, where did
and
this second dude
dashes
come
forward.
from? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! What did I open up a can of worms with?
Dreamy.
Were all these gonna come
Okay.
out if Arlie didn't yell?
Who knows?
I just
I'm gonna
want to
attack the guy in the middle.
give me the secrets.
Get me the secret.
I want to know.
I want to throw this dude that is on my backpack at these people as like a fucking distraction. Fucking-
Feed
I
him to
gotta-
the sharks and run away.
I got a human like log on my back right now. I just kind of want to. All right. This is gonna be the commoner's best fucking day of his life.
Oh, who you shooting at, Dreamy?
The guy in the middle, right in front of Artemis.
All right, he has some cover, but you hit him anyway. So he takes 7. That's actually not enough to kill him in one shot.
Question though, so Wait, no. How do I link this spell? I guess I can just copy and paste it. So for the second effect, the extra 1d6, does that also get my spell modifier?
I believe so.
Okay.
The 1d6 is just an extra lightning damage.
Okay,
But the
so then
first hit of it would be a ranged attack. So
Mhm.
that's the only one that gets your modifier. It's just that you do an extra 1d6 as well, I believe.
Okay. Oh, one more.
Oh no, he
What?
lives.
That was a d5 or whatever.
Oh, it's a d5? That's not a real one. You can reroll. Okay,
There we go. Better damage.
It's not like the cultist will matter anyway. I
Then-
say, looking at the corpse of the hero.
The Chad over here knocking out his, knocked out his.
Giga Chad with the max damage.
I'll end there.
Okay. Izzo, you're up. Well, you're prone, but you're awake and alive.
Alright, I want to sleep the one on the right.
The guy coming through?
Is it the guard? Yeah, I want to try to sleep him.
Okay, just him. Okay, so that's another... Yeah, do a second level one. 26 is not enough to put him to sleep.
Damn.
26 is enough. Holy shit.
They're like super dudes.
This guy looks like the guy you just fought upstairs. He's got the same equipment. Would you like to move at all?
No. I'm good. I'm done.
Okay.
She does
You
not want to
stay-
be anyone's target right now.
Just gotta say.
Yep.
I stay.
I'm down here on the ground, guys. You have fun up there. I'll just be down here right now.
I pretend to be dead. All right, the guards. He steps up. Artemis.
Oh no.
3 halberd swings at you. Miss.
That's a miss.
Oh my god.
That's a hit, though.
18. For 10, cut in half. Because you're raging.
Oh, 5.
And then another one. 15 feet. 15 more feet. And he's going to take some shots. You can't really get a good shot at these guys because you're blocked. But Gilgathrash is easy to hit right now. So he's going to take 3 crossbow shots at Gilgathrash.
I was gonna say, since that dude, I was gonna say, if he's firing a crossbow, could I use
19
my
miss?
little...
Miss.
You could use Vengeful Spirit against the halberd swings if you wanted.
Okay, sure, I'll use the Vengeful Spirit against the halberd dude.
That one would hit.
That one hits. So let's see. 5? You can just deflect that, I think.
I catch it.
Are you going to throw it back at him with a key point or not?
No, I'm gonna save it this time. I'm just gonna drop it on the crowd.
Yes. Oh, dude, monks are so fucking awesome. Okay. Yeah, is you swing at... You're just going to swing at this guy, Artemis?
Yeah, with the Vengeful Spirit.
Alright. What kind of weapon are you swinging with? Oh, the spirit? Okay.
I'll use my... Sure, I'll use the Vengeful Spirit action, and then I'll roll for...
Yeah. You creep this guy out with your spectral sword. And do the
Oh!
Why? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Imp. This is your turn, my friend, Imp.
I'm gonna have him move a block forward and sting that guy on my turn.
On your turn, okay. So he's ready to sting somebody when it happens. Gilgathrash.
I'm gonna vault over the 2 cultists and right here, and then I'm
Okay.
going to take the dodge action.
Take the dodge check. Sure. Okay. You can do that.
And that's it.
All right, Artemis.
I'm guessing this dude is still alive over here. So this dude over here is a new guard, right?
Yeah, he's a new guard.
I'll
You've
attack the guy on the
ghosts.
I'll
Or 3.
attack the guy on the left with my maul again, and I'll just try to smack him.
The guard on the left?
Yeah, the one that seems to be the primo guard, not these little cultist dudes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, 11 miss. Do you want to move at all?
I'll just ready to defense, just to get, ready to, in case if he swings at me, I'll just swing right back at him.
All right, Silka.
All right. I am going to. Alright, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire centered around these dudes. I'm going to assume, since our crocodilian friend is a monk, that his dex might be okay, hopefully.
Yeah, 20-foot cube. Yeah,
Yes.
so you can get all of them.
It would hit all 4, right?
So Gilgathrash, do your dex save. I don't know if you have evasion yet for Monk. Not that it matters for Fairy Fire. Alright, we'll do the cultist first.
I
They
actually
fail.
get advantage on dex saves since I took the dodge action as well.
Okay, so yeah,
You have a bonus to dex saves.
Oh.
It's a good point though. What is the bonus? Let's see.
either way, he's safe.
I think it's a +2 bonus. I'm gonna look it up in a second. Okay, the cultists both failed. The guards, top one passes.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom one also passes.
Alright, well, we got some of them at least. And that's gonna be it for me.
The cultists are gonna turn to Gilgathrash and try to swing at him, but he is dodging. Not that they can hit anything anyway. Dreepy.
Oops, sorry. Let's grab a pizza. Okay. I will attack this one. Wait, why is my pointer not working? This one.
Okay. You hit him. And then the extra kills him.
And then I'll end.
And he's no longer fairy fired.
Does it just scorch them, or did they explode? when you hit them?
Does it just scorch them? It like zaps them and they convulse and fall to the ground, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wait, well, what does it look like? It shoots an orb, right? Or something? Anyway, is
A gem-like node.
a gem-like node. So, like, you
Mhm.
should have... Okay. You're up, Iz.
I'm trying to decide.
Bro, are you serious? I like how I look up dodge in the compendium and it just gives me the entire combat section of the fucking PHP. Like, really?
They couldn't make it simple for you, silly goose.
Obviously not.
I want to cast a projection of Gilgamesh between those two guards.
Oh no, you were right. It is just it's saving throws an advantage. Cover gives you dex bonus. You're gonna... Which one are you phantasmal forcing?
I want to do the one to the left of Artemis,
Okay.
and I want to put it behind him.
Alright. What do you want it to look like?
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh, okay.
So it looks like there's two of them.
Let's see if they can save. No.
I like warlock magic.
It's just like, yeah, Warlock have good spells. Gilgathrash here, but not for everybody. Only for this man.
And I'm gonna stay where I'm at right now, so it's the end of my turn.
You're like, I think I'll
So
stay
when
right
you
here.
do this,
I want
Is
you
it
to be
the-
safe.
He's probably feeling surrounded.
each round on your turn, the Phantasm can deal psychic damage to the target if it's within range. I don't see any reason why you couldn't do that the first turn it comes out. So you can roll 1d6 psychic damage as well. This spell has so much fucking text, oh my god. So roll your 1d6 psychic damages. Nice. Takes 3. Actually, does this scale? Does this spell scale at all with level?
I have to look, I'm not sure.
It doesn't seem like it. Okay. Alright. And you're still staying prone?
Yes.
The guards. This guy, a Sea-Mage, second Gilgathrash emerge, is incredibly confused about what's happening. And he is going to try to take a swing at it. Obviously missing because it's not real. But he is very frightened now and doesn't know exactly what to do with this guy. The other guard, though, cannot see this Gilgathrash and will move up to try to swing at the real one. Who is dodging?
Miss, hit. Miss.
1 hit for 12.
These guards are just fucking chonkers, man. Jesus
Yeah, they are.
Christ.
They only
Okay.
have +2 strength. It's just decent damage rolls. Okay, Imp. I guess he's not near anybody anymore.
I liked him go invis.
Alright, he
Or
is...
no, he should still be invis, right?
Yeah, he's still in this. Sorry, I'll move Gilgathrash, but there's this guy still here too.
I would like to move him to the right of that guy and have him sting on my turn.
You mean right here?
One more.
Up inside Gilgathrash?
Yeah.
You could
Well,
be
not
under
in
him, right?
Gilgathrash.
You couldn't be in between his
You
feet.
could be, yeah, you could be like over Gilgathrash. but
Okay.
I can't put him there as a token. They interfere with each other.
Alright, yeah. I'll just have him sit on that card.
Okay. Gilgathrash, you're up.
I'd like to alt over this guard as well.
Alright, you're gonna take a few opportunity attacks.
He can't because I'm. Oh wait, I gotta attack him first, don't I?
Yeah, you gotta attack somebody first to get the mobile.
Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Let's see, I'm gonna try to bite him.
Bite the guard. 11 misses.
No, I'm gonna try to run away from him.
Which way are you running?
Down the hallway a little bit.
Alright. So you can see, yeah, looks like some sort of large training room. It's got a few target dummies, a few weapon racks, some what are they called? Practice targets? Arrow targets? Whatever those are. There's also somebody's bedroom on the other side. This, up here, this is a large door. It seems pretty ornate.
That's
And you hear, like loud prayers on the other side. Anything else?
Actually, okay. Bonus action.
I'm gonna
with
move these
information.
corpses away. Blocking anybody.
That's it.
Gonna throw them in this room for a minute. Alright. Artemis.
I will take as this guard is distracted by something in the room. I'll swing at him again with my maul.
Do it. You hit him. Only for 9 this time.
I will end my turn there.
Alright. Silk up.
Alrighty. I am going to... I'm gonna shoot with just my light crossbow at this guard over here.
Alright. He's got a little bit of cover from that current angle. Do you want to reposition a bit?
Yeah, I'll move over here. I can afford the movement. 17?
Oh, 17 hits.
Alright, cool.
8 damage.
And then I'm gonna move back to my little spot.
Alright. The one remaining cultist will step up to Artemis and try to swing at him.
That is a
18?
hit.
For 4, but reduced to 2 because of rage. Dreepy.
I'll see this motion. Nice swing, little rat.
Go for this one.
Okay. Those both hit. And deal 10 electric lightning damage. Alright.
I see.
You are up. Would you like to roll Phantasmal Force damage for this guard?
Yeah, do I just hit the spell again?
That might work. It's just 1d6 psychic damage either way. There you go. 1 psychic. Alright, what else would you do?
I would like to have Smug sting the guard, the cultsman to his left.
Alright, go ahead. He has advantage. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's a miss. These guards are only wearing, I think, just robes. The cultists, sorry. The cultists are wearing leather armor, actually.
Alright, I'm gonna have him take... Oh, no, I'll leave him where he's at. I'll finish turn.
Alright. The guards. This guy's like, oh, this unholy abomination. Brother, you must aid me. And then he turns to face Artemis. The other guard approaches. I am with you, brother. And they both raise their halberds to swing at Artemis. This other guy actually moves in first because he sees his friend is wounded. So he'll take a halberd swing.
That's a hit.
18 hits, 6 a miss, and then 15.
That is... Hey, that's the same as my armor class right there, so that's up to you.
The hits. So 6 and 4 because rage reduced.
So 10... Ah, I have fought bears that hurt more than you.
And then, do you want to do anything?
I will use the Phantasmic Force against the one that just swung at me.
Okay.
Or the Vengeful Spirit, should I say.
Yeah, which weapon you swinging? Ooh. Alright, the other guy is doing the exact same.
I would like to take a swing at him as well. The third one misses, but the other two hit.
You only get 1 reaction per turn, though. So 5 from the first swing, and then 3 from the second swing.
So 8. This is nothing.
Child's play. Smug is up. He's no longer invisible, and he's just kind of hovering above this guard right now, who seems unconcerned by the imp.
I would like to move him.
Is Artemis 49 max HP?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I think he's reducing his max HP somehow.
Okay.
Oh, whoops.
Because it looks like you're 49 out of 22 right now, and that's probably not how it should be.
There we go. 22. I'm rolling apparently the wrong thing.
Also, I can't see the numbers
There we
on
go.
Iz's health bar. Or on Gilgathresh.
Okay. I thought I fixed that, but I can fix that.
Iz isn't moving either. Like it's still full green
Yeah.
for me.
It is
It's still
for me too. But I should
Flickering?
be low.
Yeah. I don't know if maybe it's just not assigned to her health. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Can you guys see is now?
Yes.
Alright, I'll do Google Crash next. And it's your turn, Google Crash? Wait, what did Smug do? Did he do anything?
I just wanted him to move back and go invis.
Okay, yeah, he's invisible. Gilgathrash.
I'm going to run up basically to where the Phantom is standing, and I'm going to try to fight the cultist.
Bob. Okay.
And let's see. I'm going to spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows to try to punch him twice.
Okay. Those tokens should be fixed now. You're punching the cultist, yeah?
Yes.
The first bite, you have advantage. Okay. 8 is not quite enough to kill it, but the punch does finish him off. So like, hope this
And
goes.
then I'm gonna run back away to where I was standing.
Okay.
Let's see. Where'd you-
Artemis, you're up again.
Alrighty, I shall take a swing at the guard to the left again.
All right. He's wounded. 17 hits. For 10 damage. All right. No movement.
I am fine where I'm at right now.
Okay. So
Those guards, if they were paying attention when I killed the cultist, when I moved away, I think they get to make opportunity attacks on me.
no, because you're mobile, right?
I just read it, and it's the creature I attack.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the other guys I was next to would get a chance if they were, I guess, if they were looking at me.
Oh, they will 100%. That's fine then. Miss and 18.
The 18 hits.
Okay. 4.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, not as good as I thought then.
I read it because I was wondering, but I don't want to cheat.
Applaud your honesty. All right, Silka.
Alright, so I am going to... Let's see. I'll run up over here. I'm gonna touch my friend Artemis. And give him a cure wounds. For 12, that's a big one, so I'm gonna move. I have 20 more actually because I have 40. And then I'm gonna give the extra to Gilgathresh. So that's 9 for Gilgathresh. Yeah, since they're tanking for us and taking all the dammy.
It's actually, yeah, it's actually good. Gilgathresh soak those opportunity attacks for you.
Wait, the ones for me?
Yeah, because Alberts have 10-foot reach.
Oh. Well.
Good job, Gilgathresh.
Good job.
Good job.
Gilgathresh.
All right. Who was the other one healing? Just didn't hear.
Huh?
Who was that extra D8 healing?
Gilgathresh. It would have been 9 total because it's D8 plus my wisdom modifier.
Was he in range? Isn't it? What's the range on it?
I don't think it has a range for the chalice.
I think it's 30 feet.
I mean, he would have been in range from where I was when I healed.
No. He's 45 feet away. This is an illusion. The one right next to the garden's an illusion.
Illusion? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Well, then I'll take the 9, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry, Gilgathresh.
Cultists are dead. I will remove them. Dreepy.
Let's see. I will do the thing again. On this dude.
Okay. Another hit for 10 base.
+4.
All right, 14. This guard is on his last legs.
And I end.
Is you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna use my crossbow.
Okay. Kind of awkward from the ground. Who you shooting?
To hit the one on the right.
Okay. 14 is a miss.
And I'm gonna stay here, so I'm done.
All right. The guards. The oof. Well, one guard is full health. The other is near death. Yeah, they're just kind of zealots. They're just gonna keep going. Fuck it. All into Artemis.
And that's a hit.
This is for the injured guard. So you can swing at him if you like.
I will take a swing at him now.
Alright. Okay, you put him down after his first attack, but he does deal 2 slashing damage to you first.
As I
Into
kill him
the
with
body
ghostly-
room.
kill him to the ghostly blade, I'll look at his friend. You are next, little man!
He stands, ready to slice.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, actually not that much.
Okay.
And then 2 more swings. A miss and 16?
16 does hit, yes.
Okay, 3 more. Well, actually 1. So let's see, it gets cut. Crit damage is merged, I believe. So it'd be 5 damage from the crit.
So 6 in total then?
Yes. And that's it for him. Imp. Oh shit, is roll your psychic. Oh, never mind, he died, never mind. Imp is up.
I like to have him move behind the guard, and I will do his sting later.
You'll
You
refresh?
mentioned it appears too, right?
I'll get rid of him. Hold the body.
I'm going to run up
All right.
Bite.
You hit him.
And flurry of blows.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh wait. Damage and punch.
The 18 hits.
So that, and then since I have the one hand, or the whatever it's called, the one hand technique, I'm going to make him take a dex save or be knocked prone.
What is that, a key? Is that a key thing?
Yes, well, it's just if I hit him with my flurry of blows, I get to either push him away or try to knock him prone.
What is that from?
One hand technique.
One hand technique.
Open hand technique. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to know what that.
From way the open hand. Whenever you, it's based off your key saves, so it's wisdom plus proficiency. 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency. Whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted by your flurry of blows, you impose one of the following effects on that target. It must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. Must make a strength saving throw. If it falls prone, you can push it up to 15 feet away from you. Or it can't take reactions till the end of your turn. So you drew prone?
Yeah, I'd like to knock him prone.
Did you want to do that on the first one? Actually, you can do it on... It looks like you can do it on each. Oh, sorry, it's only the flurry blows one. Okay, so it would be that one thing. All right, let's see.
Yeah, it's just when I spend the point on the flurry.
Dex save for him.
I think it's 15.
He is good.
Saves. Well, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to run up in here.
Let's see, you are... Your save for monk abilities is 12. DC 12.
It's 12.
Okay. That was Gilbert Crash's turn, who somehow got deleted from turn order. I don't know how that happened. I will re-add him. But Artemis, you're up.
I will see the man who is knocked prone in front of me, and I'll just strike down with my maul at him.
Okay. Miss.
It's a man who's laying down on the ground. I'll never know.
He didn't fail. He's standing up still.
Oh, he didn't fail? Oh, okay.
Silka.
I'm gonna shoot with my crossbow at this boy.
Shoot him.
Ooh, I miss with my crossbow. At that
The whiff
boy.
fest begins. Dreepy.
I'm gonna do the thing again.
Another blast. You hit him.
And I need to do that one. Hey,
Wow. Okay.
that's it.
All right. Is.
I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. You're gonna blast him. No problem. 18 hits for 4 damage.
And that's it.
All right. On his turn. Let's see. He can see you're wounded, Artemis, but he knows you're like a monster. You're like an unholy terror. So many solid halberd swings have gone into your body and are just not seeming to have the effect. So if he thinks if he can't threaten you, he will threaten your friends, and walks up to.
Since he's, I don't get an opportunity to attack him, right? Since he's kind of just walked past me.
Yeah, he didn't leave your threat area. But
No,
he just saw Iz cast a blast at him,
No.
so he knows you're there, and you're prone,
'Damn it.
so he has advantage. Oh man,
Wait,
this could
she's
be really
prone
bad.
still?
She never said she stood up.
Yeah, I think I had to stand up to cast.
Okay, that's fine. So no advantage then. 16?
FML.
That hits, right? For 7?
Don't worry, is.
And then one more. 13? Actually, no, he gets another one after that, too. 13 also hits, I think. Oh, you're down. And then one more swing into your...
You just trying to murder her outright.
He is. So that's 2 failed saves.
Okay. Okay. I still have 2 level 2 spell slots.
I was like, so I'm negative health right now, right?
You're negative
Oh, that's very negative.
It
Yes.
doesn't. You don't go below 0 though, so you just.
You're
get
one failed roll away from death currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I
guard's
go
tired.
before you.
But the imp gets to go. What does the imp want to do?
He's gonna be angry. He's gonna charge up behind that jerk, and he's gonna get ready to sting him.
All right. Hey, you fucking asshole! What are you doing? Come fight somebody your own size, eh? All right, Gilgathrash. You see this guard walk past Artemis and just lay in his, knocking her out, hitting her again for good measure.
I'm gonna come barreling out of the hallway, and I'm going to run up to him as menacingly as I can, and I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay, Artemis.
I'm gonna swing at him in anger as he unconsciously knocked down my friend. Oh, Christ.
Uh-oh, Silka.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 2 on Iz.
Okay. All right. So is back up to health of some description.
You get 12, and I'm gonna throw my D8 into her as well. Well, 6 extra.
So
Not the
18
best
total.
D8 roll, but yeah, 18 total. And then I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker with my crossbow. Because I just reread the chalice, and it just happens automatically. It's not a bonus action. But Healing Word is a bonus action. And a crossbow is not a spell.
True.
I think I
cast
miss.
You did.
Well, I tried.
Dreepy. Accidentally skipped you, but it's your turn.
I mean, it's been going well so far. Nope, I jinxed it.
Oh, that's a miss. It is your turn.
I'm going to move back towards Droopy, like right in front of Droopy.
Okay. Do you want to disengage first so he doesn't swing at you?
Yes.
If she does, though, she doesn't get an action, so it might change things.
That's right, I'm gonna move. I'd rather live. I hope to live. I mean,
Okay, so you're just disengaging then?
yeah.
Alright. The guard. Silka, the guard looks at you.
I'm making noise behind him.
And it steps towards you. You guys can swing at him. Gilgathrash and Artemis.
Kill him.
Oh, there it is.
25.
Where 2 rolls ago.
That
Bite
hits
him
him.
from behind.
You miss the bite. 12. Okay. And then 3 swings at you, Selka. He's identified
3?
you as the real threat.
At me?
Yes. Yep.
He's like that. I haven't even hit him once.
You've healed so much, and he knows it, and he's going to kill you.
I have healer. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. There's no aggro in D&D.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
2 misses. Or was one miss. Oh my god, what's this?
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
12 damage. Kill him this turn, lads. He's low health.
We're trying. So I'm
Imp.
Have him charging him behind, and he's gonna sting, but he's not stealthed.
I'm gonna get you this time, buddy. Kill the trash.
Okay.
Well, wait. You can wait till your turn. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
things may come up. Who knows?
I could die.
Oh, don't say that.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna run over here. Oh my gosh, all the dead bodies.
The body room.
The body room.
I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna try to fight him.
Do it. Slay this man.
And,
12 miss.
With my unsuccessful bite, I'm gonna run away.
No!
Yeah, I mean, you might as well take a bonus action swing because you get a free one anyway, right? There's no reason not to.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
That's right, I do. Oh my gosh. Punch.
God damn it.
Another miss.
This is a squirrely man.
Artemis.
Squirrely man.
Squirrely man. I am
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Squirrely.
rush up to here and swing at him.
Do it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
fuck.
Or don't, that's cool too.
Yeah, no, it's tight.
It's okay.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action shillelagh.
Just squabber him, do it.
Yeah. Bad guard!
Just crit him. Oh.
Not a crit, but it is damage.
Damn. Damn. Okay, 11. He's on the ropes. Dreepy.
Alright, so I didn't want to use this yet, but I will. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to Misty Step to over here. Bonus action. And then Magic Missile.
Nice. What level?
1.
I think he only won, yeah. So 2, 3. -7. Okay. Still standing.
Damn it. That's all I got.
Alright, it's up to you. Well, maybe not. He might miss his attacks on Soka. Who knows?
That's true.
I
I'm
highly
gonna
doubt
try blast. Eldritch blast.
Eldritch Blast would have... You'd have disadvantage for being in melee, but you can.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. You miss.
Damn.
The guard,
Goodbye, cruel
on
world.
his last breath, is swinging at Silka.
It's a hit.
15. That's a hit.
Goodbye,
He knocks
cruel
you
world.
out. Goodbye.
Oh, I almost added 8.
Oh! Oh no, he has
That's a
advantage.
miss.
No, he has advantage because you're unconscious.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when you're unconscious, you have advantage.
Uh,
So that's 2 failed saves, so he needs to miss this.
is that
And
2
he
failed
does
saves? I
not.
thought it would depend on the HP pool.
It's 2 auto fails when you get hit.
So I'm dead?
You're dead.
Alright, goodbye, cruel world.
Any
And
final
next-
words, Silka?
Nah. I'm bringing my Tiefling
Nah.
Bard next week.
Alright. This guard,
Wouldn't it?
battered and broken.
He only has to
Lance.
hit her twice.
He hit her 3 times, but he only has to hit her twice when she's down. Because whenever if you take a melee attack when you're
I thought it
unconscious,
depended on the
it's an
HP
auto crit.
pool.
No, it's an auto crit if you're hit while unconscious, and crits give you 2 auto fails on death saves.
Oh crap!
And that's what whenever you get knocked out, you become unconscious. So melee attacks become auto crits. And then they have advantage because you're prone, because you're unconscious on the ground. It's very bad to be unconscious. But the guard's turn is over.
R.I.P. Silka.
It says in the player's handbook, you die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum.
That's for auto kills, but we're not in auto kill range.
Oh,
We're in
okay.
failed death saves range. Anything for the inn?
No,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna
it's
have.
not me yet.
I just want him to go invis.
Okay, he's still invis. Yelling obscenities at this guard.
I tried to bite him, but I couldn't hit him, so I'm gonna try to punch him.
You hit him.
Wow.
Oh, 4. Almost enough.
I'm just gonna
Fine.
take a few steps back.
All right, Artemis.
If I don't miss this maul, I'm gonna raise it up and swing at him.
You miss.
Jesus Christ.
Silka is gone. Dreepy.
Alright, I have nothing left but my lightning, so
Okay. Blast. Nice. You finish the guard, and it perishes.
and we were one turn away.
Well, probably the best
hag
time
might
to
be
call it.
able to res me.
That's true. She could. She did it once. No reason
Good
she
res
couldn't do it
dude.
again.
Oh, the hag? Have fun taking that deal.
I can't take
Yes,
the deal.
really.
Y'all would technically be making it for me. I'm dead.
Yeah. So here we are. The battle over. Many cultists slain. You don't know what's in the room ahead, but you see Silka and her lifeless body. What do you do?
Amber, do you want to come back as that character?
I don't know. You might want to ask me in a few days. Right now, I just want to bring Trixie in here and be like, "Say hello to my little friend," and blast every single door down. But
All right, you guys want to talk about it then? And think about it later.
Yeah, for right now, we'll just shove her lifeless body into the bag, I guess. That sounds
Bag
pretty
of
morbid.
Alright,
Hey, that's very
Hold on.
morbid if you say it like that, though.
I don't
You
know
lift
what
up-
I should. I'll just make a corpse custom item, I guess. How much would their corpse weigh?
Silka, what's like your total weight, including your sheet?
Including my whole sheet?
Including your sheet, yeah.
With my equipment and everything, that's 115 plus 35 pounds. No, I
mean,
said
I could
I'm
just leave the
40,
town-
so
What's the
I could leave the
total?
town's guard here, bro, and
Mm.
just like, you
Good
know...
man.
Dude, these guards were fucking
155.
legend.
I can fit that. How much do you think your corpse is worth?
How much do you think your
I don't
corpse
know.
What the...
That's a good question. You might have to ask the lady in the little shop there.
Y'all get 205 XP though.
Holden.
Do
Hell
I
yeah.
if I'm dead?
Yeah, keep it for your next character if you want one.
Shit, how much?
205.
205.
Man.
Alright.
Dude, you guys were so fucking chaotic this is. Oh my god. This is not how I expected it to go.
Nor did I.
But
Nothing
we're
any
in
of us
here.
did.
We're fucking here in the cult layer now. So
So much
Colt.
healing.
Cult
Are we supposed
Slayer.
to have the songs already?
Yeah, where's the funeral music?
Oh, you want
Un-
the sad music? Okay.
Unconscious villager clerk on my fucking back right now.
Bad
I
Silka.
want to investigate all these rooms real quick. Silka's dead.
I'm trying to figure out where the sad music might be.
Oh, do I add the 205 to the experience? Is that what's
Mhm.
for? Okay.
Yeah.
I could bring my tiefling bard, but I haven't finished her drawing, so I don't know.
I don't have the sad music. I'm sorry.
How are you? Are you sorry?
All right. Well, I guess consider what you guys want to do for next session. And we'll call it there.
Yeah, sadness.
Good stuff.
Good. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job.
The rolls were not in our favor this week.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, we either have to revive her or hope that whatever is through that door is super weak sauce and very easy to kill.
Yeah, I'm not even sure we should go that direction right now.
All right. I
Oh,
think we're
I
good.
don't even know
We're
why
done.
Navari would be here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, just think about it and we can talk about it.
Okay.
All right. GG, guys.
Hey, y'all.
GG's.
Alright,
See
have a
you
good
later.
night.